Guess who's back? It's your boy Art, my sidekick Blow. Welcome to a special edition of Time to Tell the Truth. Yeah, we come on an hour early tonight because we want to talk and we're going to go to our regular time at the end of the day. But we just wanted to get this thing started, man, because we had a lot of people asking a lot of questions during the time that we've been out, Blow, trying to fill it out. Y'all see the topic? The topic is up right now. A lot of people was asking, can blacks be racist? Well, can't they?
That's a good question. It's time to tell the truth. Give us a call, 704-449-6563 at highlight at everyone in the post. Like the page, put your cash app up, share the video, call in. We'll get your cash app. Just as simple as that, man. It's time to tell the truth.
Absolutely. We're going to start talking about this because so many people out here today seem to think that it's a lot of people that's so racist out here. I don't believe that to be true. I believe it's been fed to us.
Yeah, I believe it's more systematically than actual racism.
Right. I do agree that it is a system or had been a system put in place to hold a certain group of people down.
Yeah, it's a certain chain that's on the brain of a lot of people, and they don't want to break free from it.
Absolutely.
They don't want to believe that they can accomplish anything in more than anybody else.
Absolutely.
They want to feel like they're owed something and that somebody is going to give them the solution to the problem that we face with.
Right. When we actually are the solution to the problem.
And we're actually in the best position that we've ever been in to fix the problem. The problem is actually an easier fix than we even understand.
Absolutely. But you can't fix something when somebody's constantly telling you can't fix it.
Or when somebody got you believing that what's wrong they can fix, and you constantly let the same people fix it, but it's not being fixed.
Absolutely. Or saying they're going to fix it.
Or you putting your trust in the same people that have delivered nothing.
Absolutely. Now that part I don't get.
That's the part that the people that oppose me and you have to start to get.
Right.
You have to realize that you are arguing with us about the next 4 years when you got what you want now.
Out of these last 3.5 years.
The person that you want in charge is in charge now.
Absolutely.
And what are we getting besides a whole bunch of stuff that is, this is stuff that psychopaths dream of.
Absolutely.
When you give, the NCAA swim champion to a 6'5" male and allow him to get in the pool with women and almost lap the people and get the trophy.
Yeah, something ain't right about that.
Something is definitely wrong with that.
Yeah, something is off in this country, and we're going to figure it out.
We got to figure it out.
We're going to figure it out because we keep putting the wrong people in the wrong places at the wrong time, and we keep getting what we get.
Every time.
Every time, absolutely. We got a clip we want to play. We got a few clips that we're going to play. We're going to give people time to get into the room, though, so we're just going to go into this a little bit more.
We're just going to have a general conversation.
Right.
So can black people be racist?
I think black people can be racist. I absolutely do. I got a lot of people that tell me blacks can't be racist, and a lot of people say they can't. I don't understand it. Let me ask this question. Let me put this out there. Is racism taught? Is being a racist taught? That's going to be my first question.
Okay, well, to answer that question, I think racism is taught. That's the only way that anybody could be a racist is to be taught. Now, I believe that blacks cannot be racist fundamentally.
Okay.
What I mean by fundamentally is I don't think there's a lot of black families teaching black kids to not like other races.
Okay.
Now, when I say fundamentally, that excludes, you got people like the Black Panther Party. You got people like Farrakhan, them Muslims that follow Farrakhan, who have kids that, allow them to listen to those teachings.
Yeah.
And people that allow their kids to go to Black Panther meetings and listen to those teachings.
Hate the blue-eyed devil.
And they hate the blue-eyed devil.
Okay, I get
But the
that.
typical me, you, and probably everybody viewing, I don't believe that their parents are teaching them to be racist.
Well, what about the other side? Do you think that white people just sit there these days and teach their kids to be racist? Do you think a lot of that typically is going on? This ain't 19, 20, 30 or 40 to 50s now.
And I believe it's the same way. I believe you still got the same ones that blurt out the N word and chew spit tobacco and then go hunt and fly the Confederate flag and proud to be racist.
Right.
But I think that's just far in between, just like the
black.
Just like on the black side.
Okay, I got you. Well, that sounds good to me. But inevitably, it's all taught behavior.
Yes.
All of this is taught behavior. Somebody had to teach you, because if you put a group of kids together, okay, I don't care what color they are, all kind of color, those kids are going to just sit there and play, and they're not going to worry about race. They're going to grow up. You can play them every day while they're growing up. They ain't caring about race. All they know is that's their buddy. They want to play with their buddy. That's all they know. They'll get big playing with their buddy. You bring race into the picture, then you bring another animal in.
Yeah. And then you bring the animal that they want brought in. Right.
Well, who wants this?
The people that design the system.
Okay.
And that's what we was talking about. Okay. The fundamental thought of racism is nearly extinct.
Absolutely.
Like I say, you got a few people that still believe in those old groups that are dried out. I'm pretty sure the meetings is pretty empty these days.
Yeah.
But one thing that we as people have to admit, and we have to keep it 100, the oppressor as we know it and the oppressed as we know it is almost extinct.
I agree. I agree.
And those that disagree with me will have to disagree with this. There's no oppressor that's having kids that are teaching them how to run a plantation.
Absolutely.
And there's no oppressed that is still alive that is teaching their child how to be a slave.
Although they try in schools, they try to teach your kid that you are the oppressed. They try to teach the kids. See, this is the thing. This is the problem. What I had with all of that stuff that they had going on in schools, Flo. Is because they're trying to keep you at a certain place. They don't want you to excel or get beyond a certain thought process.
Exactly. And that's why you have the people that you support out there saying, oh, they're trying to erase your history.
Right, exactly. And they're not trying to erase your history. They're trying to bring it back, actually.
That's what they're doing, but they're tricking you into thinking they're trying to erase it. Yeah. But they're doing exactly what me and Art are talking about.
Exactly.
Nobody's teaching racism except for the people that you are following.
Exactly. Those are the people that's teaching racism. They're doing it right there in your face, and they're reversing it, okay, to make you think that, oh, somebody else is taking something from you when they are actually gaslighting. You know what they call that? Gaslighting. They gaslighting your kids, they gaslighting you and everything else. All this stuff is taught behavior. A black person, I feel like, can be racist if somebody teach them to be racist. A black person can be just as racist as a white person because a white person is taught to be racist. That is taught. That is learned behavior. No doubt about it. I don't think it's nobody on here today that can disagree with that.
No. I mean, it's just a fundamental way of keeping it 100 to know that.
Right.
Absolutely. I mean, man, you had put the black kindergartner and the white kindergartner in the classroom. Man, these people slobbing all over each other's face, playing together, licking each other, ice cream, all kind of stuff. Yeah. Ain't nobody thinking about that.
Exactly. And they definitely not. Until they are learned this or taught this, they won't even pay that no mind, man, no attention. So this type of behavior or teaching, it comes, they conceal it. They kind of chameleon it. You know what I'm saying? They hide it. They do it in a sneaky way. That's how they got everybody out here basically hating Donald Trump.
Yeah.
That's how they did it. You cannot tell me while Barack Obama has killed 1 million people, mostly women and kids, he done that. He dropped more bombs than George Bush did. Okay. While Joe Biden has separated more black families than slavery did, he did that by putting them all that 94 crime bill. Okay. While Kamala Harris has taken and locked up black people over and over again, wouldn't let them out, kept them beyond their time. Okay, well, hid evidence that would free a man from getting the lethal injection. Okay, you mean to tell me that the media would have you hate a man that, okay, let's say Donald Trump did try to buy something from this lady, buy sex from this lady, okay? Or let's say Donald Trump may have did cheated on his taxes. Okay, this is hypothetical because it ain't been proven. But you mad about that and you ain't mad about this. Why? Because you're being taught to hate this person for a specific reason. You cannot tell me the comments that Joe Biden has made out of his mouth has not been racist when he didn't want his kids going to school with George said it would be a racial jungle.
Well, we ain't gonna talk about the beyond the pale.
Absolutely.
So what do beyond the pale mean?
Yeah.
I don't understand for the life of me. You can understand, you can figure out the hardest riddle there is.
Yeah.
But somebody will say something like beyond the pale and you act like that don't mean except for whites.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what it sounds like to me.
Exactly. I'm telling you, man, this thing is crazy. And you have to start understanding what these people are doing. How can somebody teach you to hate somebody and can't nobody put in these comments what they hating Joe Biden, Donald Trump for, and you line up a list of what Donald Trump has done and a list of what Joe Biden has done and a list of what Kamala Harris has done, and look and compare the list. Just do that. Just compare the list.
And I'm gonna tell you something. The only list that'll come close to a list that would probably be close to my list or your list or our list is Donald Trump list.
Absolutely.
I might want to touch something.
Absolutely.
I might want to.
Yeah. And I'm telling you, okay, that's not that you ain't gonna want to kill 1 million people, are you?
Nope.
You ain't want to go keep nobody in jail. You ain't want to separate families at a disproportionate rate, knowing what you are doing. Come on, man. You ain't wanting to say you ain't wanting their kids going to school with yours. This is what we're talking about. We got a clip we want to play for y'all. And this clip is Ice Cube going off. Y'all remember how he went off at the last election. He going off again at this election because you don't seem to think that you get it.
Now, well, you don't get it. You don't get it. You'll stand up against me and Art now like we don't care nothing about black people when you the one that clearly don't.
Exactly.
You just had these people the last 4 years. The only thing they done did was doubled up on the price of everything. And you want to, I guess they want to double up again.
Yeah, keep it doubling. Keep it doubling. I don't know why you don't get it. And we played, was that the last week that we wasn't on last week or week before last when we played Steve Harvey.
Yep.
Sitting up there telling you, oh, you don't need to get nothing for your broke. We shouldn't expect nothing.
No,
gaslight.
She black, that's good enough. She black and she a woman.
Yeah.
That's enough for my vote.
Yeah, exactly.
She ain't got to do nothing but that.
Exactly. That's because he's getting paid.
Exactly. Man, you can't make this stuff
You
up.
can't make it up.
Hey, come see us on tour. We'll be in Duluth, Georgia, Jacksonville, Florida, Los Angeles, Tempe, Arizona, and Burbank, California. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for those tickets. Hey, we have special guests with us. Keaton Weiss and Russell Dobler are the hosts of Do Dissident Show on YouTube, Rumble, and Substack. You know them, you love them. Hello, fellas.
Hello.
Jimmy.
Pleasure to be here, though. This kind of kills the fan theory that me and Matt Walsh are the same person.
Oh.
People have speculated that in the past.
So
and
that's
now,
gone out the window.
Now it's out the window. Yeah.
So I don't know if you saw this. I wanted to play it for both of you before we get to the real reason I brought you on. In 2020, Ice Cube said, withhold your vote until they give you something, which is what I've said about Hillary Clinton. I said, come get my vote. I said that about Joe Biden. Come get my vote. That's how politics works. You don't to just shame me into voting for you because someone else is worse. You have to come get my vote. And so that's what he's basically getting. So he said it back then and they gave him a hard time. And then here we go. He's doing it again.
Process. You don't vote just to vote. You vote because you're getting something or your community is getting something. So everybody that's telling you that, man, look at them and say, what are you getting? Because people that just want you to vote and not ask for nothing, people that's in power that want you to vote but don't want you to get anything or not asking for you to get anything economically, they suspect, straight up. Because a lot of people been in place for a long time and we ain't got shit. That shit gonna end. That shit gonna end. We gonna get what we supposed to get. period. And anybody asking you not to ask, I wouldn't listen to them. Because that's the process. Every community asks for what they want. And we're going to do the same goddamn thing.
I don't know what planet he
Anybody telling you.
Okay.
Go ahead, Art.
Yeah, now that was deep. Ice Cube is exactly right. Y'all remember the last week when we played Steve Harvey up there talking to Kamala Harris, talking about we don't need to get nothing. We know how it works. We don't have to ask for nothing. Just being black is good enough. No, Ice Cube is most definitely right, man. We definitely got to be asking. You know, out of all the George Floyd riding you did, how they let you go tear down stuff. Somebody please tell me what you got out of that.
Nothing.
You couldn't even muster up a black hate bill. That's a damn shame.
And like you said, economically, we know what's going on now.
Yeah.
Economically.
Yeah,
Grocery prices up 25%.
yeah,
Gas up 50%.
absolutely.
We fighting in 2 or 3 wars. The border wide open. They mistreating my mama, your mama, every woman alive. They letting people, they putting her in the ring with men in the UFC. They getting them knocked out in boxing rings. They letting little girls lose the high school championship. They letting little white girls lose the NCAA swim championship.
Yeah,
They giving the Woman of the Year award to man.
yeah. Come on, man.
They got Caitlyn Jenner on the cover of the dango of the magazine talking about she the top 50 beautiful women in America. Ain't got my mama on there.
They got 350,000 kids missing. They don't even know where they're at, man. Come on, man. This thing is ridiculous.
This is crazy.
Yeah, they don't even know where these kids at. You got 300,000 kids, just nobody know where they're at. Where do you think they're at?
That's crazy.
I mean, where do you think these people are at? These kids, these children. They dropped them off. They dropped them off at all kinds of places. That's crazy. You can't tell me that what we're looking at today ain't suspect. It ain't, just like Ice Cube said, you don't get nothing. You got to stop listening for these people, man. You got to stop buying into this race. I think it's all about buying into this racism thing.
But that's what it is. That's what it is. She a black woman, therefore she automatically get me and your vote.
Right.
That make her qualify for our vote.
Absolutely. That qualifies you. Just for being black, you qualify. They do what? We went through that. Did we go through that with Obama?
Well, exactly.
Somebody start telling me what we got from Obama. Please start telling me that. No, Trump came in and you got more from Trump than you did Obama. How that work like that?
Right. I was going to South Carolina getting gas for $1.99.
I mean, how
I
you
definitely
do that?
was doing that. Premium went number $2.29, $2.39 for
Yeah.
premium, the best gas.
Yeah. Trump come in, make a First Step Act. He come in, give all this money to HBCUs. They could have been did that. How we don't have no money and we giving money away every day?
That's all they do. All they do is spend money
Yeah,
with everybody else but us.
absolutely.
The people that give them their vote to get them in.
Absolutely.
So you go let Kamala Harris in so she can pass a bill for everybody else but us.
Right. Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
This is crazy. This is the type of stuff we doing.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's what we do. That's what we do as a people. That's what we do as a black people. Man, that's crazy. You know, it is crazy. Absolutely. We see you, Chris. Them facts, though. I mean, we have to start understanding what's going on out here. How we get rid of racism. Stop talking about it.
That's it. That's it.
Morgan Freeman said it.
Man, don't nobody want to go as far as they can take themselves.
What's up, Kyle? We see you.
Do you not understand how far you can take yourself? I think that's what me and you believe in that we can't get them to believe in. I believe that I can take myself far. That's why I've came far.
Right.
I'm in the position I'm in. You in the position you in right now. See, we're not talking to black people, telling black people that they can make it. We made it.
Absolutely.
We done made it. It's all right to ask for what you want. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because you are not putting them up there to keep taking ice cream without the hard-earned money.
Absolutely.
That's it.
I agree. Absolutely, I agree. I mean, come on, man. We have to go get it. It's laid out there for us. You can't tell me all these other people can come to this country and start doing better than we do in the same system that we're in.
That's crazy.
I mean, y'all got to start making this stuff make sense, man. I'm telling you. How can everybody just pour into this country and you still sitting back there talking about somebody being racist?
But that's it. But that's something that you are observing, right?
Right.
That's obviously they see it too. Y'all see it too.
Yeah.
Y'all know who own them stores. Y'all think they came over here with that money? No. I told you somebody could swim to America, walk up on the beach, walk straight in the bank, and get $50,000
just to do something with.
And you've been born here paying taxes your whole life.
And can't get $5 from the bank.
Nope.
I'm telling you, you can't get $5. And when you had the opportunity, when the regulations were pushed aside, we turned it down. Didn't we have a platinum act? Ice Cube, the same thing that we just got through playing last cycle.
Last election.
Last election, he went and talked and he put a platinum plan together.
$50 billion.
$50 billion just directly pumped into the black community. And we sitting there looking like deer in the headlight.
Nope. Black people turned it down for Kamala Harris and Chucks and Pearls.
Yeah.
That's
Absolutely.
what they do.
Yeah.
Let them tell us what they would do to make the country and the people better.
Absolutely.
That's it. We don't do that. We just say, oh, she a black woman. Oh, that's our person.
Absolutely.
But she in there now, and all they doing is everything that is crazy, man. They telling, man, they saying a child as early as 5 years old can get a sex change.
Yeah, and you can't do nothing about it as a parent. Okay, y'all know that they even trying to stop our free speech. They over in Brazil, I think that's Brazil, in one of those countries, they just took Elon Musk down. They took Twitter off. They cut it off to all their people. Why? Because they don't want to say have free speech. Look for that coming near you.
Oh yeah, our last video is off the internet.
They took it down.
The one we made 2 Sundays ago, it's gone.
Yeah.
I'm lucky they let us up here now.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, and I just thought about it. That's why they letting us stream now.
Oh,
Because we skipped a week.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, last week we wouldn't even have been able to come on. They put us on punishment.
Yeah. Yeah. Not because we told a lie. You don't get punished for telling lies. You can look on the internet and this lies all over the internet.
Yep.
Yeah. You can look on there, it's lies all over it. But the truth, they can't stand. They can't let you put the truth up there. They don't want the truth to be out.
Nope. These
people are psychopaths. I done told you that, and I'm still telling you that, man. These people are psychopaths. They are mental patients.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, but this is the type of thing that you can't tell. You can't tell nobody, and they'll believe it.
Absolutely.
I don't understand. We had an episode about a month ago, about 3 weeks ago. People will believe the opposite of their observable reality.
Absolutely.
You'll see something and you'll still believe the opposite of it. Ain't not one woman down there at the Capitol building mad about no man getting Woman of the Year.
And it should be, all of them should be outraged. That's how you stop that. That's how you turn that. I need somebody to tell me why a woman ain't mad behind that, bro. Me and you are more upset than any other women we talk to.
And Kamala Harris is in there. She should have been the main one coming out there saying this is foolishness.
Absolutely.
She ain't saying nothing. They're not gonna let the truth stay online for fight videos, race-related videos, murder videos. I told her, man, somebody could take an axe and hit somebody in the dang old middle of the forehead with it, and they'll let it stay up there forever.
The moment you try to spread positivity, it gets removed. Absolutely. That's it. They take it down. They don't want it up there. Me and Blow, all we try to do is enlighten people. They don't want you to be enlightened, man. You ought to be able to figure this out by now, Blow. Look, do we have to go over and over and cycle out the cycle? That's what Ice Cube just said.
That's it.
We got to play Ice Cube again because there was a lot of people wasn't in the queue. We understand when we played that clip.
Yeah, but the original conversation me and Art having is, can black people be racist?
Absolutely.
And like Art said, that it's trained. You have to be taught that.
Yeah. That's the only way you can be racist is you be taught racist. I don't believe that you inherently born racist.
No.
You don't even know what that is.
It's impossible.
You don't even know what racist is when you born. Man, you just coming into this world, you playing, you're doing what you do.
A black woman can have a black baby and give it to a white family of 1 day old, and it'll grow up all the way to be 50 and not feel out of place.
Absolutely. Because that's the environment they knew and grew up in.
That's it.
And that's what they was taught, not to be racist. You can be taught racist. Now, Blow had brought up a point, which was pretty decent. It was a good point. He was saying that, well, most black people don't do that. And I countered that with saying most white people don't do that.
Yeah, and nowadays in these times, he's right, because you got to think about it. In the last, our lifetime, the last 40, 50 years, man, ain't nobody been taught that.
No, they ain't
When
been
I was
taught.
little, man, shoot, I had some candy in my hand, man, a little white kid to eat straight out my hand.
Absolutely.
And vice versa.
That's the way it was.
Yeah.
So not at those rates that they're being taught. A lot of that, most of it is learned behavior. Now, once I get big, I might learn to be racist. I might look up and want to be that way.
If it can't be racist, anyone can. And yes, it's most definitely taught and pushed in the media to keep it going.
Absolutely.
That's it. That's it. That's the only thing that keeps it going.
Absolutely.
Because common sense tells you the oppressor and the oppressed as we know it is gone.
Exactly.
Ain't no. Okay, so we'll go back 70 years and take somebody that ran a plantation, and today their great-great-grandchild has no interest in running the plantation.
Right, exactly.
And you can take the same slave out there in the field, or they great-great-grandfather, which is probably mine.
Right.
And I don't have no thoughts of being a slave or slavery or nothing. Man, like I keep saying, some people that argue with me and Art, they want to lash on their ass so bad. That's it. You want to be a slave.
Yeah.
You want to be a slave. Everybody making money, man. Everybody could take $100 bill and put it together, and this will be over.
Absolutely.
Well, I ain't even gonna say it'd be over. It'll be the beginning of the end.
Right. Exactly. That's all we have to do as a people, and we could have did that. Listen, when they had that platinum plan, what the platinum plan would do would put $50 billion directly into the black community, and all the regulations were removed. You didn't have to go through a bunch of red tape to get the money. That's what that meant, and we couldn't even do that.
Man, look, man, and you know what? And this is what the Democrats and black people argue with me and Art about. They trying to erase our history.
Yeah.
They trying to erase our history. What history?
Yeah.
You worried about them erasing your history instead of creating a new future.
Absolutely.
I keep telling you, look at how small the review. Everything that's on a car that make you look behind you is this big and this big. Little stuff. You got to look over here. You got to look all the way over here to see behind you. You can look straight ahead. Don't nobody want to look straight ahead.
They need that, Flo. They need that. They need to keep you reminded of something bad to keep you angry, keep you upset, keep you divided.
Well, to keep you feeling like you're owed something.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
You waiting on somebody to give you something, but you will turn your back on it right there on the table.
Yeah.
Trump say, I'm going to give y'all $50 billion to pump directly into the black neighborhood, and you turned your back on what you think they going to give you.
Exactly.
The people don't care nothing about it. You know, these are the same people that created everything that's got black people where they are today.
Absolutely.
The Democrats split up the family.
Yeah.
They locked up the man.
Absolutely.
They did all this.
Yeah.
We already know what they did with the LGBTQ. They put them ahead of the whole black race.
Absolutely.
Period.
And they still bringing them in and walking right over you. They're walking right by you to get somebody else. How many people here got kids? When the black women like to have something, they split their kids up, want to give them $500,000. $500,000 because they got split up from their kids. Joe Biden them split you up from your family, and they ain't want to give you a dime on a bogus law. Bogus. Everybody know that law was bogus. That drug law was bogus. They know it, but they didn't care. They didn't care about that. They ain't trying to give you nothing for that or nothing else. But if you come across this border, get separated, now they want to give you all this money. Where's your money? Man, come on, man. These people, hey, I agree with the replacement theory up there.
The replacement theory,
yeah, dude put up there. Every one of them keep making promises. Absolutely, they keep making promises.
And they don't never deliver on nothing.
Never deliver on nothing.
And you still that, and everybody, man, my whole street, every house on my street got a Kamala flag on it. I'm about ready to go down there and kick everybody's shit over. I'll be all the way honest. Because you being tricked.
Yeah.
You're thinking you're going for the pacifier. They putting her in your mouth to keep you quiet.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
They ain't even let the lady run against nobody that might have been more qualified. Try to keep making you feel like you owe something so they can then keep you and keep offering you. That's it.
All these benefits.
Yep. And can help you. And you will be satisfied and keep you stagnant. Well, that's it.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So you saying, forget the ancestors who died for us to feel like we made it.
No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is this.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is this. Where are we going? Everybody know where we came from.
Absolutely.
Everybody know where we came from.
Absolutely.
You know
they ain't
what?
gonna let you forget.
No, you not gonna forget.
Yeah.
Man, we know where we come from.
Absolutely.
But don't allow them to use that.
Yeah.
That's how they keep you in the rearview mirror.
Well, every time, just look at this. Every time they go down to Georgia, the first thing they start talking about is Jim Crow. How many people living today actually live in Jim Crow? I'm just saying, or even experienced Jim Crow. You know nothing about Jim Crow.
Exactly. I mean, this election right now is based on Roe versus Wade. Absolutely. Some stuff that we ain't even know nothing about.
Absolutely.
This is stuff, you see what I'm talking about? This is back to the future.
They keep you back to the future.
This is it. This is back to the future right here at its finest.
If you keep looking back, you ain't gonna know where you're going when it comes to going forward. That's just the bottom line. You're gonna run into something because you have to understand that's the trick. I want to keep them mad. I want to keep them upset. I want to keep them looking back. Oh, slavery, it's good to know about slavery, but slavery, I wasn't a slave.
Maybe because this nation was built on our backs, but we are the last protected. Well, you know why we the last protected? Because the people that we keep putting in place ain't protecting us.
Absolutely.
I'm not saying you. I'll take that back. I'm not saying you, but people who want to believe and want to vote Democratic right now, these people are the ones that have us like this. These are the same people that have us like this. They keep going around preaching about your past, but everybody's overlooking the fact that all of us on the average probably making about 50 to 150 grand a year, and won't nobody rub two nickels together to make 150 billion.
Yeah,
that's all we got to do. You can take $1 out of every check that you get, and we got $30 million.
Absolutely.
But we won't even do that. Exactly.
We got billionaires that won't even open up a grocery store chain for black people. We should have banks. We should have chains, grocery store chains. How come we ain't doing that? What about the billionaires? You think most of them is voting Democrat?
And
keep
then,
you down?
Yeah, but they'll vote Democrat just so they can take their money.
Exactly.
I don't understand how you would want to defeat the rich when that's what you're supposed to be trying. I'm on my way there. I'm well on my way to being rich. I don't know about you, but I'm on my way. Absolutely. I don't get us for the life of me, man. You trying to get rich, but you letting them tell you, oh, the ultra rich in this country need to be overtaxed.
Yeah. I mean, so they wouldn't be able to do nothing for nobody
by the time you get there, it's gonna be all messed up.
Yeah. Because they keep closing businesses down because when you overtax them, they say, if I'm rich, why don't you just put yourself in their shoes? If you own a big company, if you was rich and the government keep coming to overtaxing you, and then you already got all the money you're gonna ever need. Well, at some point you're gonna say, look here, I don't even need this business. I'm gonna shut it down. But by shutting that business down, you just put how many people out of work, how many families back on the street, how many people see because you got overtaxed. That ain't the key. The key is not to overtax. You know what the key is? Stop spending.
Stop spending.
That's the key.
Man, but I don't understand why it's like we don't even use our brains for thinking though. That's kind of sense. Everybody think that taxing the rich is gonna do. The only thing that's gonna do is, like he said, erase opportunity.
Absolutely.
That's it. Either they're gonna shut it all the way down or they gonna quit, stop it from growing.
Okay, you want to tax the people. Why you want to tax corporations? When you're gonna just give it away to every people that come across the border, when you're gonna send the money right back out to do wars that we don't need, all of this.
Successful black people have left us for other communities.
Absolutely, they leave us. They leave us and do what those people tell them, like the Steve Harvey. He better do what them people tell him. I tell you that. And the Charlemagne the Guards and the D.L. Hugleys, all of them people better do what they tell them. Whoopi Goldberg. If not, they ain't gonna have nothing.
Nothing at all.
These people always, like we said the other week when we was on, these people always telling you what to do and but they never tell you how to get to where they at.
Successful black people is part of them. They're not allowed to build us up.
Absolutely. If you start building us up, they're designed to keep us down. Just like Steve Harvey got on there the other day and told you, don't ask for nothing. That's basically what he said. Yeah. Don't ask for nothing.
That's what he said. There's a black woman right here. That's good enough. That's the only thing that matters.
And Steve Harvey came back and said, well, wait a minute. I mean, Ice Cube came back and said, wait a minute. Basically, I think he was talking right back to Steve Harvey. I think we're gonna play that clip again because there was a lot of people that wasn't on when we played this clip, but we definitely gonna play it again for you guys so you can see what Ice Cube was saying. And I believe it was the direct response to that Steve Harvey interview, telling you don't ask for nothing. Really?
Yeah, that's crazy.
How crazy is that?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
You want to show it again? Art?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Before we get to the real reason I brought you on. In 2020, Ice Cube said, withhold your vote until they give you something, which is what I've said about Hillary Clinton. I said, come get my vote. I said that about Joe Biden. Come get my vote. That's how politics works. You don't get to just shame me into voting for you because someone else is worse. You have to come get my vote. And so that's what he's basically getting. So he said it back then and they gave him a hard time. And then here we go. He's doing it again.
Process. You don't vote just to vote. You vote because you're getting something or your community is getting something. So everybody that's telling you that, man, look at them and say, what are you getting? Because people that just want you to vote and not ask for nothing, people that's in power that want you to vote but don't want you to get anything or not asking for you to get anything economically, they suspect, straight up. Because a lot of people been in place for a long time and we ain't got shit. That shit gonna end. That shit gonna end. We gonna get what we supposed to get. Period. And anybody asking you not to ask, I wouldn't listen to them. Because that's the process. Every community asks for what they want. And we gonna do the same goddamn thing.
I don't know what planet he
Anybody telling you.
Okay.
Absolutely. Now that's what Ice Cube was talking about. So I think that was in direct response. Okay. That was in direct response to what was going on at the time, to Steve Harvey getting up there. They just going with what they believe them to do to agree. Absolutely. The thing is crazy. The thing is crazy. That's what Ice Cube was talking about, man. He was talking about, don't just give your vote away. Don't just give it and they ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing for the last, Democrats been in charge the last 16 years, out of the last 20 years, they've been in charge 16 of them. Yep. And we ain't got nothing yet. We still back there where we was. Empty promises don't feed nobody. Nope. Absolutely, Cal. They don't feed a soul. And that's all we've been getting. We've been getting empty promises for a long time and got nothing for it. I'm like Ice Cube. This has got to stop. It's got to stop. Y'all got to start waking up out there, man. Start paying attention to what's going on. You've been gaslit. Your thoughts being hijacked. You can't tell me that these people, as dangerous as they is and all the stuff that they're going to do, they get you to hate somebody else.
Exactly. And then you lose sight of what you get. High gas, high food, men and women's sports, men getting Women of the Year award.
Absolutely.
All the infamy are down there on the border, but they got it on the news story saying it's a crisis.
Yeah.
It's a crisis. They got you thinking this infamy ain't making infamy.
Absolutely.
Instead of they taking it all down there to the border, got it palleted up down there.
Yeah.
They're telling you all this crazy stuff, got you believing it.
Absolutely.
However, we waiting on somebody in government. But see, that's the whole thing, Pierre. When you got somebody offering you $50 billion
and you're not taking it.
You're not taking it, then
what you expect.
That's what you exactly.
I'm wondering, what do you expect when you got somebody that's willing to put $50 billion right into our community and you sit back there and go the other way?
Yeah, and I don't care why they doing it. I don't care if he did it for a vote. I don't care why you doing it.
Yeah,
If you give me $1 million, the last reason is why.
exactly.
I don't care nothing about that. I ain't why is the last thing I'm gonna ask you.
Absolutely. That's why we got to start making better choices. Now, y'all ask me this. You answer this question then. Do you think you would have been better off right now at this point in time if Trump would have stayed in office?
I would, because gas would be cheaper, food would be cheaper, the border wouldn't be wide open, we wouldn't be in 3 wars.
Absolutely.
All
Absolutely.
this stuff. They wouldn't be doing all this pedophilia stuff. Dwayne Wade went to court against his baby mama, and they made Zion officially a girl.
Exactly.
And he ain't even 18 years old. And ain't no man winning no court case against no women at the courthouse.
That's absolutely.
Unless it's for some foolishness like that.
Absolutely. That you'll win in that instance. Nobody ever wins anywhere else. That's what I'm talking about.
Man, they got us all Trump banned from social media. And they talking about a dictatorship. Donald
Absolutely.
Trump can't even go do an ad to push his campaign.
Absolutely.
Come on now, what kind of craziness is this? If the man give a speech, he can't even, it's not even allowed on Facebook platform because he don't have a page. I mean, my thing is, in America, a liar has the right to be one. If you want to go around telling lies, you should be able to go around telling lies. You the one that don't, but that's what they do anyway. That's what you believe in now. Anybody that argue with me and Art believe lies.
Absolutely.
You believe lies.
Yeah.
Because out of everything I just told you, I didn't tell you no lie. Gas was $1.99. Now I'm paying $4.09, $4.29. The border is wide open. We was not in war with nobody. We over there fighting. We sending money to Ukraine. We sending money to Israel. We in Syria. We over in Eritrea. We all over the place.
Right. Right.
Somalia. Ethiopia.
Yeah. Well, I mean, see, it's hard for us to make that change without changing the system. That's what I wanted to tell Pierre. Okay, I get that and change things ourselves. It's hard for us to change things ourselves because they got a system in place already. That's what makes it hard today to change things. So what you got to change? You got to change the system. Why you think they don't want Trump in there? He wanted to change the system. He wanted to change the way they're doing things. That's crazy. 50 billion sounds amazing.
Well, no, it wouldn't have been, because the reason why gas was the price it was because we was drilling here.
Absolutely.
Gas wouldn't be $25. And my thing is this, Pierre, don't allow yourself to do that, because you're saying woulda, coulda, but that don't make that fact. Gas could have been 99 cents.
Absolutely.
You don't
Still,
know.
with us having that. Because I tell you what is so, like Blow just said, you wouldn't have had all these wars going on. What you think make gas go up? All these wars. Don't you think all these wars contributing to the gas prices?
Yeah,
absolutely. Don't you think all these people that's coming in here over this border and they pumping out money to them, don't you think they contribute to gas going up?
And do you know what gas going up do? Them trucks and stuff that bring everything we have, that stuff take gas.
Exactly.
That's the problem.
And so that goes up.
That's what make the groceries and the clothes and everything we buy go up, because it's taking more to get it here.
Absolutely.
And then you taking more money, and then you taxing the people at the top that's putting all these bills, and you think you ain't gonna pay for it?
Absolutely. Yes, you're gonna pay. You definitely
ain't nobody
gonna
else gonna pay. Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Was messing their money
He
up.
was messing their money up, and that was the problem.
Yep.
Yeah.
All the special interest groups of Lockheed Martin, all the people you talk about all the time.
Raytheon, all these arms
dealers, all this stuff.
All these arms dealers, that's who's getting rich.
Yep.
They got to have a war. They want. Don't you know that Trump was the only president in my lifetime that didn't start a war, didn't have a war going on, didn't start one?
And the only person in my lifetime who had an enemy and killed only him. Now tell me, what kind of amazing stuff is that? Don't nobody talk about now. This is the stuff that they don't talk about on your late night news. Though.
Right.
They're gonna take this one down.
Exactly.
Just believe. So if we post this one coming down.
Absolutely.
Because it's the truth they don't want you to hear.
They don't want you to hear this truth.
And then you know what, I have black people telling me, oh man, they gonna come over here and lock him up for that. That was illegal what he did.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, yeah, he gonna get charged with a war crime. You can't go over there to nobody else's country and drop a bomb on a man's house and kill him.
When you can go over there and George Bush and them still looking for weapons of mass destruction. They still looking for the same, and I didn't kill all them people over there. They killed Saddam and all them people, man.
Words to let them show what they can do. We have heard a lot. We need to see it. That's
Exactly.
it. But this the thing. They ain't showed us nothing. They ain't showed them people nothing. They
Absolutely.
still, every house on my street is want to pay another 25%, 50% more on gas.
Absolutely.
Every house on my street got a Harris sign in the yard.
Yeah, and they still paying more in interest rates, everything. Yeah, weapons of mass oil. Yeah, you're right. You got that. That's what they found. Absolutely, that's what they found over there. And they went over there and killed Saddam, his son, all these people over there they killed, man.
Than we ever had, and none of them are Americans.
Exactly.
We in everybody else's business, and that's the main thing Trump don't meddle in.
Yeah, it's other
he don't
people's
meddle
business.
in everybody else's business. No, it's us first.
They was over there in Africa. As soon as Joe Biden got back in town, just soon as he got back as soon as he got in office, he started a war over there in Africa, sent them people over there. Trump stayed out of it. Yep. Trump said, we're going to let them handle their own business. But soon as he got in there, soon as Biden got in there, he sent troops right over there.
Yep, and
we showed y'all that.
Yeah, the lady from Africa said one thing I can't say about Trump. They say he was racist and he was all this stuff, but he never bothered Africa.
Yeah. What was Pierre's last response? I don't know if we've seen it.
Oh, you got that one right there. Did y'all see my last response? Hold on.
Yeah, we'll go back to it and see it. Was that it?
No, that ain't it. Hold on.
Yeah, but I mean, man, it's inevitable.
We ain't see that.
Nah.
Gas went up during COVID. There wasn't a war during COVID. Gas went up. Well, you know why gas went up during COVID? It didn't even go up that much.
No.
Gas never went up the way it is now. But it went up because wasn't nobody going nowhere.
It wasn't nobody going nowhere during COVID.
Yeah, wasn't nobody going nowhere, so they had to make money. And gas still didn't get over 309, 319
during that time.
During that time.
Right. Well, it stands to reason. When you stop drilling, Biden them said this coming in office. When you're not paying attention to what these people are saying out of their own mouth, it's a problem. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because Biden told you he was gonna stop drilling. He was gonna stop. He cut down the Keystone pipeline. He did that immediately, day one. Soon as you stop all that oil and all that stuff from coming into play, even though the Keystone pipeline wasn't finished, they stopped that. He stopped drilling on federal lands. He stopped all this stuff on day one. You don't expect gas to go up?
Gas go up.
Come on, man. Think. What is Trump saying right now when he get back in office? What's the first thing he's gonna do? Drill, baby, drill.
Drill, baby, drill.
Drill, baby, drill. We got more oil and more resources right here than anywhere else in the world.
Gas 289 right now. Well.
Yeah.
Well.
What are we talking about?
Well, I need you to go take a picture of it and send it to me.
Yeah.
Because I don't believe that. Just because you say that don't make it true. I just paid $4. I put premium in my car. I know good and well I have not seen gas. The cheapest I probably seen gas is maybe $3.49, $3.39, maybe. I know I ain't seen no gas cheaper than that.
Yeah.
No, gas did not go way up during COVID.
Nah,
gas did not go way up during COVID. Gas wasn't no $4.09.
Nah, that came
nowhere near it. No,
absolutely.
Because I was driving during COVID, and one thing I do notice is how much money I spend. And to be honest, I would keep it 100. Gas was never that high during COVID. To be honest with you, I'm agreeing with you, and I'm not even sure it got to $3. Well, all that's speculation.
Stop Medicaid.
Okay.
All health insurance for people. Stop helping all the people who can't help.
I love you,
come on,
Billy, but you're doing the wrong. No, but listen though, this is the thing you got to understand.
Right.
They getting all that stuff still now. The man was already the president.
Absolutely.
All that stuff. Biden and Harris didn't have to restore these.
Exactly.
Why do people keep believing stuff that? Okay, so you believe it's gonna be a dictatorship too, right?
Absolutely.
When me and Art go get this post took down as soon as we put it up.
Yeah, you don't think you're in a dictatorship? You don't think a dictatorship is putting an experimental vaccine in somebody's body? Allegedly.
Allegedly.
We got to say that. Well, it was experimental. I mean, you don't think a dictatorship is forcing somebody to put something in their body they don't want? You don't think that's dictatorship and kicking people off their jobs? Kicking people out of the military? I'm just saying, man, that ain't dictatorship. You better start looking at the definition of some of this stuff. That's dictatorship. That's dictatorial. Or taking down people's free speech off of Facebook and stuff. Come on, man.
Go to Sam's and buy gas $2.89. I'll go check it out.
Now, Fred, I got you being a smarter person than that. You talking about put Clorox in your body. That now you know good and well that ain't what that man said.
No, that's what the media told you.
Exactly. Come on, man.
But
I
if
can
you
tell
would have
right
watched
now.
the clip, see, one thing about me or Art, we'll listen to what the media say, and then we'll go look and see what he say.
Absolutely. Yeah, we don't just listen to the media.
No.
Yeah, you talking about Clorox? That's debunked, and it's been debunked.
No, he didn't say that. He didn't. He says there's some kind of way we can. He was asking a question to a doctor.
Exactly.
And he said, "Is there some kind of way we can find something that works in our system like a disinfectant?"
Yeah,
something
exactly.
like that. That's what he said.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay.
Shut himself in the ear. I mean, okay, but this is the thing. You would have done it. So, for the life of me, I don't understand how so many people hate a man and want a man dead, but don't believe that don't nobody else hate him and want him dead.
Yeah.
I don't get it. You don't like the man. You hate the man. You're probably one of the ones that believe you wish you would have took the shot.
Man,
You just said you were
man,
ex-military, man.
Man, no, Fred. Why don't you let somebody shoot at your ear? Hey, I bet you won't let that. I don't care what kind of military person you is. You ain't gonna let nobody shoot at your head. I don't care what person you is. Man, stop, man. Stop playing, man.
Everybody thinking of self individually. The way Trump was doing it was according to America as a whole, not individualized groups.
Yeah.
That's it,
Absolutely.
man.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all they push. And the group that they swear they support, and they don't care nothing about.
Exactly.
They not gonna need our vote after this one. Believe that. And everybody keep posting with Trump say, "Oh, I just need y'all Christians just to vote just this one time, right? You remember that? Yeah, just this one time, and you don't have to worry about it no more. You remember that, right? That's what they doing to you. Yeah. Look, they ain't gonna need your vote after this one. Exactly. All them people they breaking across the board. Your vote, man. Watch how they start treating you when they don't need your vote.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God!
You think you're getting treated bad now?
What?
Yeah.
And they did, and like I say, it's a great trick. Me and Art fell for it for the longest.
Absolutely.
It's easy. I'm gonna be honest. It's easy to believe that them people for you. It is.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Whoopi Goldberg, D.L. Hughley, Charlamagne the God, they telling me wrong. Come on, man. I heard that man say ain't no place for. I heard D.L. Hughley say out his mouth, ain't no place for a black person in America. Yeah. He got off of his show and got in his probably $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 car and drove to a fudging mansion.
$1 million mansion. But it ain't no place. He got a place.
He got a nice place.
Man, stop, man. They call that gaslight.
But ain't took his money to go nowhere else.
Exactly.
Everybody else keep talking about how bad it is in America, but when they get rich, they don't leave.
Exactly. You could go somewhere else. You got plenty of money.
Oprah ain't got no mansion. She ain't staying in Africa.
That sure ain't. That's a fact.
That's what I'm saying, man. Y'all keep.
They want to teach you this is the worst place in the world, but yet ain't nobody leaving. Everybody's coming.
Exactly. And that man, and for you, Fred, you see this hat say "Make America Great Again," right? You believe that this hat means racism and Jim Crow and all that stuff that the media tell you, right? You know what this hat mean to me? $1.99 gas. I can afford peanut butter and jelly.
Absolutely.
I don't even want to pay for it. I'm not paying no $4 for no peanut butter and jelly.
Absolutely.
I'm not doing it.
Absolutely.
It means the border secure. No wars.
Exactly.
0 wars.
That's what that means.
That's what that means. No wars.
Now, Fred, tell me what you got out the last 3.5 years.
Hey, look, no men winning Woman of the Year award. Hey, come on now. Hey, Uncle Fred, your sister, Mama Glow, that's one of my favorite women in the world. No man on this planet Earth deserves to be Woman of the Year over her.
Absolutely.
And ain't nobody said nothing.
Absolutely.
I'm frustrated. And I'm aggravated and agitated. Big black man, y'all been tricked. No.
We ain't gonna let you
You've
do
been
that.
tricked. You on here talking about, I guarantee you, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. When we get off here, Fred, I'm gonna go up there to the gas station up the street to my house, and I'm gonna take a picture of the sign and I'm gonna send it to you. And I'm gonna tell you something. If it say $2.89 or less, I'm gonna send you $100. Yeah. And that's my word. Yeah. Tonight. Ain't no $2.89. And you say Sam's Club, man, I don't go no Sam's Club.
Most people don't.
Most people don't. We go up the street to the corner store.
Exactly.
Where it's $3.59 at. Absolutely. For regular.
Yeah.
Because it's $4 plus for premium. Absolutely. And you know that. Come on, man. Mama Glow deserved to be Woman of the Year, man.
Yeah.
Not no man.
Absolutely.
With a dress on. My mama deserved that.
Absolutely.
My aunt got Sam job.
Well, somebody just told me that the border is at the lowest it's been. Okay, It's election time. Hello.
Yeah, they're gonna do.
They're gonna close it up for a minute. They could have been did that.
That's why gas
Exactly.
$2.89.
You could have been did that.
Yeah, that's why gas $2.89.
That's the okie doke Fred calling for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Soon as that election will be over, man, gas will be right back up at $5. It'll be $5.
There's no way in the world Fred is okay with us being in 3 wars.
No.
And sending all this money over there to
Exactly.
Ukraine.
And letting all these people come in, letting all this pedophilia go on, get all these men and women's sports. Ain't no way Fred agree with all that.
No.
I don't know nobody who do agree with all of that.
And he definitely knows it's only 2 sexes.
Yeah.
I know you know that. So you telling me woman can't run this country? Didn't a woman raise your ass? Come on, no. I didn't say a woman couldn't. That woman can't.
Absolutely.
That woman can't. That is that woman, because that woman right there is over all this foolishness that's going on now. Her hands is what's going on now.
She running the country. Wait, Joe Biden. Joe Biden is not, his mind ain't even here. Kamala been running the show for the longest.
They looking for him.
Yeah, Joe Biden is missing. So she's running the country right now.
He's missing. He is missing.
Come on, man. Stop playing. And she's running around hollering about on day one. This is day one. Day one was 4 years ago.
Yep.
This, you still got day one right here. Make the day one.
What's going on, Isaiah? I see you.
Hey, we see you, Isaiah. Yeah, this is day one.
This is day one. It's been day one.
Yeah.
This day about 950.
Well, Blow, I'll just wait till day one when I get elected. You already elected. You already in office. Joe Biden ain't even fit. Everybody know the man ain't fit.
Man.
I told you he wasn't fit when you got him in there. They've been hiding it. Oh, Kamala Harris been hiding it too. They've been hiding the thing forever.
Can't talk, can't hold the system, can't hold the system, can't even think. Do we know who run the country? It's the mother Republicans. Come on, man. Go ahead. Don't do that. Yeah. I'm gonna take it down. I'm gonna go back and read some more. But you're starting out wrong. No, the party you voted in there running this country.
Absolutely.
That's what. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Well, Fred a gaslight.
Yeah. You tripping because you can't. How you gonna say that? How you gonna say they run the? Tell me what you don't like about them. I don't like the fact that they let men and women's sports. They send all our taxes everywhere else. The border wide open. Freedom of speech is all messed up. They putting pedophilia on kids. Now tell me the list of the things you don't like about the
300,000 kids missing.
I just named 5, 6 things. I guarantee you can't give me 3 things that you don't like about them people.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's the problem, Art.
Yeah.
Black people is the only thing they don't like about them is Trump.
Exactly. And they've been taught that. We've been talking about this today. That's why we've been talking about black people can't be racist, because it's learned and taught behavior.
Yep.
Just like Fred up here gaslighting, that's what the media do. The media will get on there and teach you to hate Trump, even though Obama killed 1 million people, Joe Biden separated more families than slavery, Kamala Harris locked up and put people, and even sent the man almost to the electric chair because she was hiding evidence. But Trump's the worst person in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Don't look over here. Look over there. That's the deal. Yeah.
They elect him because they know he will crash the economy and the market. They set us up to fail, and that's why they don't want Trump in office, because he actually trying to make the world better.
Absolutely, Isaiah.
Man, I don't understand how people don't see this stuff. Man.
Yeah, I don't either. Because they're not looking for it. They listening to people like Fred because of the other agenda.
I'm gonna read the rest of your last post before I finish. I ain't gonna cut you off. You have to realize everything gotta go through and board through the house. So are you talking about nonsense about Trump? Trump said he was trying to hurt us for the longest. Come on, man, get yourself together, baby. Well, I don't know about that, because Trump ain't did nothing to hurt me.
Yeah,
I got away with a lot more money than I have in the last 4 years.
Absolutely.
Land of the free, that's right. That's what I thought. Well, it definitely ain't free. I can't even make a post.
Oh man,
It's a military area
we don't
with
like
the land of Trump.
We don't trust any of them, and they're lie. It's not that we don't like Trump.
We don't trust any of them, and they lie. The president doesn't even run the country.
Absolutely, but he should, because that's why when you get a down ballot, they would listen to me.
I'll be running for something. They'll be trying to listen to you, but you ain't running for nothing. Well, it ain't that we running for nothing. It's like
Well,
It's like if you standing on one side of a wall, right? A group of people on one side of the wall, and they trying to get to the other side of the wall, and ain't nothing on the other side of the wall. And I'm standing on the wall. I'm standing on top of the wall, and I'm telling them ain't nothing on the other side of the wall. But don't nobody believe me.
mm-hmm.
That's what this is. This ain't about us running for nothing.
Right.
This is just us stating the obvious.
Exactly. That's it.
This is our observable reality. We just telling you what we see. This is it. This is what we see.
Yeah.
I see a dictatorship now. You don't tell me that, oh, well, if Trump wins, it's going to be a dictatorship.
Yeah.
I can't even make a Facebook post. What are you talking about? We already in a dictatorship.
Absolutely.
You keep telling me all this stuff. You telling me gas $2.89. My observable reality is I'm paying $4 a gallon, sir. I'm sorry. So you can believe the opposite of your observable reality, but I'm not doing that.
Right.
And that's what we're doing as a people.
Yeah.
We are believing the opposite of our observable reality.
Absolutely.
You was paying 99 cents for bread. Now you paying $2.39, but you believing in your mind that it's still 99 cents. That's what I'm talking about.
They're telling you it's okay.
They're telling you, yeah, exactly.
Like they say the economy is great. Didn't Kamala and them get up there and say, oh, the economy is great?
Yeah, Bidenomics is working.
Yeah, absolutely.
She sat up there and said Bidenomics is working.
Absolutely.
And I'm like I told Artie, I keep saying this. I know I say this every week. I cannot afford Goober grape, bro.
Exactly.
I want to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I can't afford it, bro.
Absolutely.
I can afford it, but I'm not paying $4 for peanut butter and jelly in the same jar.
Absolutely.
I'm not doing it, bro. And if I buy one of each, I'm gonna double up on that.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm telling you, bro. You got to keep it 100. See, they don't like me and you are because we gonna keep it 100.
We're gonna keep it 100.
We're gonna keep it 100. We're gonna tell you that black people not racist, but it's being taught by the media, and that's why we still falling racist.
Exactly. It's being taught, and it's taught every day. They teach you to hate somebody, and that's what they do. You can't tell me that Trump, even if he did do taxes, even if he did buy a lady, okay, that's not worse than killing 1 million freaking people. I don't care what you say.
Out of order, back in line. So we can be free, but Trump understands we still need some type of ordinance to go and keep and put the ones who are out of order back in line.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
I like these comments piling in like this.
Yeah.
Y'all keeping them coming.
Yeah, you keep them coming. We can't keep up with them fast enough. But I'm telling you, man.
I've been on both sides of the wall, so you can't tell me it's on the other side of the wall.
Well, that's great. You've been on both sides of the wall. We on one side of the wall, and we know what's going on this side. So we got to deal with what's on this side before you get on the other side. Now, if you've been on both sides, you should know better. I'm just telling you right now. You should know which side of the wall to be on. You can't tell me it's better now than it was 4 years ago.
Man, gas is, man, come on, man. There you go. Gas is wherever my light come on at.
Yeah.
And I ain't seen it 289 at nan destination. I ride up and down the road.
I tell you what, by the time you ride across town, by the time you ride across town to Sam's, every little bit of change you thought you saved, you done lost.
Yeah.
So get that right.
Yeah,
okay.
Hey, mama, you know my mama, the pineapple lady in Charlotte. I'm all over everywhere. There you go. I'm riding up and down the road. Shoot, 2-3 times a month. It's high everywhere.
Well, I'm just saying, man, listen, we have to stop that. The second part of this show is supposed to be about good and evil. I think we're gonna start in on that because I think most people can't tell the difference. Everybody was telling me that we're getting the lesser of two evils. Really?
Nobody else want to put racist shit. You do that. Man, go ahead, man. Why you don't like Trump? Tell me why you don't like Trump. And tell me something else other than racist. And I guarantee you ain't gonna answer this question.
Well,
that's what I'm saying.
No, you need to answer the first question. You don't think Biden racist? All the racist comments come out of his mouth. He locked up more black people than everybody and separated. He said he didn't want his kids going to school with you. He said if you didn't vote for him, you ain't black. He telling you whether hey, get off here, man. I'm not ready to get you off here, man. Because you know you tripping.
People are scared of trouble because he has to stand for something. If you think about it, the world is scared of a powerful man that tries to make a change.
Absolutely. Everybody know what's going on. I believe you from Facebook, Fred. I really do. I believe you from Facebook. I believe you is one of these bots that they done put up there and made a fake account. They do that. You know, you coming on here telling us all this crap. We know better, man. You're talking to the wrong person. I'm telling you, you're talking to the wrong person. I'll be honest with you. The wrong two people right here. We done did our homework.
Yeah,
we know what's going on.
Yeah, you know what's going on too, man.
Yeah.
You being a hypocrite and you don't even know it.
He know it. He know he being a hypocrite because he can't answer a single question.
I tell you what you preach, what you want to preach, and I preach what I want to preach. I ain't mad at you. We love you too.
Yeah.
Yeah, be safe out there. Be cool.
Get some
cheap gas.
Okay.
Man, look, I'm gonna tell you something. $2.89 gas is still high to me.
Absolutely.
For regular. Yeah, because I was paying $2.59 for premium.
Exactly. So you look at where that is. Yeah. But I mean, you get on here and gaslight these people. You really think these people on here are not smart enough to understand what's going on and know that their life is worse off right now than it was 4 years ago?
So that's a bot account.
Yeah, that's a bot account. That's what I'm talking about. They create them. Yeah. They create them. Yeah, just because I call you out, Fred, don't go nowhere.
I say gas $2.67 where you at. All right, hey, I'm gonna need you to take a picture of that and send it to me.
Absolutely.
I want to see how much the premium costs.
Well, I imagine gas gonna get a little cheaper for the election. Fred, just because we figured out what you was, you ain't got to go.
We love you, Fred. You know
we still love you. Yeah, we know you're a bot. But I'm just saying, but you get on here and make us think that this ain't good for us. I don't know where people think that these wars are any good for us. You don't mind killing up millions of people for no reason because you're trying to steal something? Is that what's going on?
Trump said he ended the war on the first day, and the lady asked him, why would he do that? And he said, because I'm tired of people dying.
Yeah, where is that at?
I don't want nobody to die.
Yes, sir. Where a text at?
It might be in his phone.
Oh.
He said gas $3.63 in New York.
Oh yeah. $2.98 somewhere.
$2.98 somewhere for regular.
Yeah, I think that's regular.
Yeah, that's regular.
It got to be regular.
Yeah, but
that's in Charlotte.
I'm gonna tell you something.
Holly. Well, you know what?
I'm gonna tell you something though.
You know what? I expect it to be that way.
Yeah, because it's predictable.
Well,
you can predict the stuff that's okay.
That don't happen.
Yeah. Gas gonna get cheaper right about now. COVID about to come back on.
Exactly.
Well, watch what I tell you. By November, boy, shoot, you might be.
COVID about ready to come back.
Yeah, it's predictable.
They can artificially bring gas prices down, but the problem is they can't keep it that way. You can artificially bring it down for a second, but you can't keep it that way because you can dip into our reserves and start pumping it out and gas to go down. As soon they got to bring it down just for people to make an argument just like this. These people sharp, man. You got to stay out way up ahead of the game. I could have told you 6 months ago gas would be down right now.
Yeah, because look at what the date is. It's 60 days away from election day.
Absolutely.
It's 60 days.
These people trying to get in office.
Man, gas ain't seen $2.
Exactly.
Gas ain't seen $2 in days.
All of a sudden, as soon as the election 60 days away, here come gas down. Woohoo! And people showing us these places. And Fred getting on here telling us this. Man, come on, think, brother. Think.
Mask on the way.
Think. It's still one. They got one trick to come. They still got another pony to ride. They got another trick. One trick pony. They still got another trick. That ain't the last trick.
Oh no, we know what the other trick is.
Not only is gas down, guess what? The border is closed right now. Now, I mean, I'm trying to tell you, the border is closed right now. Now, they could have had the border closed, but why do you think they closed it right now? So somebody can get on here and tell us, oh well, so the news can come out. Oh well, this is the lowest the border done been. Of course it is. It's election time, man.
I ain't even got to look at the score of the game. You on here? I already know what the score is on the game.
Absolutely. I mean, come on, man. We have to. That's how we do this. That's how they do this. That's how you get tricked. Stop getting tricked. What are you getting, man? You ain't getting nothing.
Hey, look, we can't even don't read that post out loud. We just go read it because that right there get us banned. We might not be able to come on this week if you read that out loud.
George, we got you though.
hey, but that's why. Hey, look, we in a dictatorship, y'all. Everybody read that right there. We read that out loud. That's enough to get us took off.
Yeah.
Oh, that's definitely enough to get. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh boy.
Read it aloud and come up off that 100. Well, I just read it aloud. Gas is. That's what I read it out.
Yeah. Gas $2.98 in Mount Holly.
Right.
Yeah, $2.98
in Mount Holly. We seen it.
Yeah, we seen it.
Yeah, we said it. Look, man, we keep it 100.
Yeah, and it's still high.
It's still high, but we still keeping it 100. But you got to come back and keep it 100. It's election time. I could have told you gas was gonna come down 6 months ago.
Yeah.
Come on, man, stop playing. See, this is how far down the road you got to be.
We did a show on this a year ago.
So did
about how predictable.
Yeah. Yeah. We did this. We know how predictable these people is. We know what they got going on. Yeah, stuff gonna seem good for a minute. The border's closed. How about that? It's been open for 3.5 years, and all of a sudden now they got the border closed. Man, come on, man, stop playing.
That's the issue. It's the same gas. Yeah. We believe.
Yeah, I believe it fluctuates, but it was consistently low during Trump.
Yeah,
it was consistently low. It wasn't just low, and everything else was low.
Yep.
If you keep gas low, everything else was low.
Because everything moves by freight.
Thank you. Everything got to move. Everything you got is a petroleum base. Thing to do with what has become part of politics has always been part of what happens.
Yeah, because it's about what you get. When you vote for somebody, it's what you can get. Which of these candidates can help me get further ahead on in life?
Yeah, or will help me. Which one of them has better policies? See, this stuff do affect us, whether you do it or not. You don't think men and women's sports affect us?
Humanitarian values.
Politics. Yeah.
I mean, so you're saying humanitarian values should outweigh politics. And they should.
Right.
And they should. But you can contribute more when they're not sucking you dry.
Absolutely.
And my problem with that is I'm not even upset with being sucked dry.
Yeah.
I'm being sucked dry by the people that are supposed to bring me relief.
Exactly.
That is the part that's the part that I don't think people get. Fred don't get that. Fred, you don't get the fact that you being sucked dry by the people that's supposed to help you get ahead.
Absolutely.
Shouldn't that go up? When they came in, if the gas was $2.59 for premium when Trump was in there, it should have been $1.99 the whole time.
Exactly.
Because y'all is telling us that y'all would make our lives better.
Exactly.
That's the whole point of the Democratic Party. We are owed something.
Exactly.
Right, that's what they tell us. That's what they make us feel like.
Yeah, but you never get nothing.
We out of place in America, and the government owes us.
Still 3 in the surrounding area, 3+ in the surrounding area.
Yeah, but see, the whole thing is, I'm not impressed by that because, like, it's election coming up. If gas was $1.99 right now, it wouldn't impress me because I've been paying $4.20
for the last 3.5 years.
I mean, I don't get it.
And now it goes down at election time. That's suspect. That's what we talking about.
That shit right there show y'all something, bro.
Yeah.
The people, if it's down like that now, it could have been down.
Absolutely.
That's what they doing.
They could have been down if they draw down now. Why they did that? To make people get on here and say what they say. Somebody challenged me last week about where's less people coming across the border now. Of course it is after you let 10 million in and it's election time. What do you think gonna happen right after the election? Borders wide open again, more wars. You can't stop the wars you done started, so they can't say nothing about that.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, pedophilia, men and women's sports, you can't brush all this stuff aside, man. It's just too much stuff to brush aside.
Yep.
Okay? All these 300,000 kids missing that you brought across this border, and you don't even know where they're at. They ain't even trying to find these kids. Okay? We know that they use kids for body parts. They use kids for sex trafficking. We know that that's what kids is being used for.
Allegedly.
Well, I mean, we know sex trafficking exists for kids. That's true. Now, I mean, we know that.
Yeah, it's true. But when it comes from us.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Well, allegedly. Okay, we'll say that. We'll put that in there for GP. But I'm saying they know that, man. They teach people to abort their kids, but they want people to come across with their kids. How you do that, man? They teach you to abort yours, but then these people come on across, they're gonna give you money for them.
Yep.
I don't get it, man. Make it make sense, man.
We just come on here every week and just talk a whole bunch of foolishness.
And none of it makes sense. Come on, man. When are we gonna say, well, hold it, enough is enough? We're gonna stop this foolishness. We're gonna stop all these wars. Man, Trump tried to stop the war in Syria, and they wouldn't even do it. The doggone military people wouldn't even listen to him. They wouldn't pull the troops out of Syria. Trump wanted them to. He ordered them to, and they did not do it. Why? Because you got the CIA and the FBI and all these people that's rogue. These people are dangerous and they rogue.
I see Keisha.
We got you, Keisha. Okay, I'm just telling you, man, we have to start looking at this stuff. Stop being tricked and played at the last minute. They have these trick moves, these trick plays to try to get themselves in office. And for 3.5 years, you ain't seen $2 on nail gas pump to save your life.
Nope.
And all of a sudden, 60 days before the election, oh, gas is down, a miracle.
It's still high.
Man, stop it, man.
Gas still
Stop
high.
it. Yeah.
I paid $2.59 for premium gas. You send me $2.98 regular. I'm not
impressed. That's not impressive.
Our lives can't be made better if the government y'all love. See, there you go. You be, man.
Listen,
no,
man.
hold on. Let me say this. I got one thing for you.
Go ahead.
Man, I'm sorry, but I don't want to be in war. I think that a Woman of the Year award should be won by a woman. Your mama, my mama, somebody mama. You know, somebody aunt, somebody sister, somebody daughter. You know what I mean? I think that if you make a post and tell a lie, it should be up. It should be up to me or Art to go look into it and say, you know what, Pierre told a lie on his post. I'm not gonna believe that. They don't have to take that down.
No.
See what I'm saying? Like this, people come over here and step over military veterans like Fred.
Right.
And go in the bank and get money and step right back over him and go live a very good life in America.
Right.
When he fought for the country, could have died, lived, and now is suffering on the grounds. See what I'm saying? This is the type of stuff you talking about. The government we love. What government is there to love?
Exactly.
What we're saying is our people are being tricked.
Exactly.
To believe that these people are for them, but they constantly keep us at a disadvantage.
Exactly.
That's it. The people that y'all hate so bad, you can't tell me 3 things about the people that you don't like. I keep asking people to give me 3 things that the Republicans are bad at.
Yeah.
Tell me. Because the only thing I keep hearing the people talk about is God. I believe in God.
Yeah.
I don't want nobody to die.
Exactly.
I should be able to say anything I want to say.
Exactly.
I should be able to get a weapon to protect my family.
Absolutely.
This is all I hear them saying.
Absolutely.
But the other side, I keep hearing them say inclusion. You should be this because you're that.
Yeah.
Everything but qualified.
Exactly. Yeah.
Black people keep letting them come on there talk about Jim Crow. You being held back in this country. Art told you last week he could go to the moon. He just don't want to put in the work to get there.
Absolutely. I could get there. If I really wanted to get to the moon, I believe I could get there.
We living in
But
a
I don't wanna put in that
whole
work.
nother time.
Yeah.
They got you thinking about Jim Crow where somebody would get killed with an education. You could get a battery charger and a laptop and go lock yourself in a closet for 10 years and come out of brain surgery.
Absolutely.
They couldn't do that 50 years ago.
Absolutely.
And y'all keep talking to us like we in 1973. This is 1956. This is 2024.
Yeah.
And you still thinking about everything but moving forward. You still all in the rearview mirror.
Yeah.
You're talking about a government we love. I don't care nothing about no government, but I care that the people that y'all believing in is tricking y'all.
Exactly. That's what we care
about. And then
about.
you looking at us every week like we the fools.
That's absolutely. And you're being tricked the whole time. Somebody who ain't done nothing, won't do nothing. I guess you just like wars. I guess you just like the kids being pedophiled out. I guess you just like men and women's sports. Because that's what these people that you want to go with stand for. These people been doing this, man. They doing it. I guess you like 200,000 kids going missing. I guess you like all this other crap, high prices going on. I mean, come on, man. We ain't love the government, but we don't want you to be tricked either.
I'm going to tell you who love the government. Mass incarceration.
Absolutely.
Democrats.
Absolutely.
Welfare, AFDC.
Yeah.
Democrats.
Absolutely.
Don't beat your kids. Democrats.
Absolutely.
Everything that's destroyed us as a people come from the Democrats.
Absolutely.
And you out there in every house on my street got a Kamala Harris sign in the yard.
Absolutely.
So who is pissed off? Y'all love the government,
Yeah.
not me. That's the problem. You love the government. Y'all love the government. We don't love the government. We're just trying to wake y'all up to the truth.
Yeah. So that's not true, Pierre. We do have a lot to do with that. That's why we can't get no money.
Because we funding it.
We funding the war. We got a lot to do with that. I got a lot because my taxes come directly out of my paycheck and go to that trash. Okay. We got more to do with it than you think we do. We got actually a lot to do with that. Why? Because it comes back to us. We can't get nothing done. That's why gas is high. That's why everything in the stores is high, because the money is going that way, bro. Yeah. We got a lot to do with a lot of it. And we as a people can stop it. Guess what? Trump didn't have no wars. So we put Biden in there. We got wars. How come you don't have something to do with it? You got a lot to do with it. You got a lot to do with it because you put these clowns right here in office. You got a lot to do with that. Why we don't have nothing to do with that? I can't tell. We put them in office. We didn't have no freaking wars. I mean, we didn't have a war, period. Now we in 3 of them at one time. Are you serious?
Man, you know how it works. You know how it works.
Yeah.
You know how it works. They come right on TV and tell you that they spending.
Exactly. Come on, man.
They don't spend without you knowing. They tell you where it's going.
Yeah.
They'll tell you we sending $100 billion over to Ukraine and they probably gonna need some more.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then they'll send some more over there.
Absolutely. What they do is they print it up, send it, and then raise your taxes to get more of it. That's the way they do that.
That's it. And they're talking about they want to tax the rich so they won't stop spending money.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That man don't care. That man over there begging for money. Every time I see him, he talking about we need.
Yeah, absolutely.
Y'all don't need nothing. Y'all got everything y'all need.
Yeah. I'm not openly giving nothing. You know how that works. You better be paying your taxes. You know why you got to be paying your taxes, Pierre? Because they just hired 80,000 new tax agents, and just about everybody I know is paying extra taxes.
Yeah, we've been obligated, but our obligators can be a lesson.
Yeah.
Boy, they take where they hit my check. Boy,
yeah, they hit mine too.
Boy, they tell them,
yeah, obligated or not, it come out of there.
Boy, they ripped the head
out
of them. They already have. They already have.
Yeah.
And look, they request. They send a request.
Absolutely.
They request the money.
Yeah, they just and get it here. They better say get it here.
They accept the request.
Yeah, I get it though. I get it. We ought to have more control, but we have to put the people in the right places. That don't just start with the president. That start with your local people right here in town, right here in Charlotte. That start with them. Don't you know in Charlotte, we had all Democrats. Every seat in the House was Democrats. And they still ain't done nothing for Charlotte yet. And they still waiting on something. Vilaus and all them. They had the whole thing down there was all Democrats. What did they do? What have they done? You can't name nothing they done good for Charlotte yet. Not one freaking thing.
They authored the playbook, man.
Yeah.
They authored the playbook. The people that we following behind them Democrats, man, they authored the playbook.
Yeah.
They running the playbook. They're the reason why these kids running crazy right now.
Absolutely.
They put this stuff in play. They're the reason why ain't no man can't keep no woman. Woman don't want no man. Don't need no man.
Exactly. That's what they say.
That's what they say until their son go chop up everything walking around.
Yeah. Then they want to come back to the parent.
Riding around looking for somebody that look just like them. That's what I don't understand for the life of me.
Yeah, man.
You got a child smoking a vape, jumping in the car with a chopper to go pull up on another child with a chopper in the car smoking a vape.
Yeah.
This is what we're living in.
This is what they brought it to.
You going to kill yourself.
Well, when you can't discipline your child, you know who brought that in. Guess what? When you took prayer out of schools, you know who brought that in. I wasn't know that. If they take from us.
Agree with that. I mean, my thing is, we benefit a lot positively from it too.
Yeah.
We benefit from it positively, but the thing is when they start doing foolishness with it.
Exactly. And then demanding more. That's the problem.
Pumping into every community and every nation and country but our community.
Absolutely.
And our nation and our country is black people. They don't do nothing for the people that put them in power.
Where would you want your taxes going? To somebody else or to some of these homeless people right here? Get mine right here. Put mine. Just divert mine right here.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I'd rather put a rose.
Yes, you can call in.
I'd rather put roses in the middle of the highway than the dang go send the money to Ukraine.
704-449-6563. Yes, they black.
To be racist, I don't think nothing wrong with being racist. I'm a racist.
Okay, well, hey, that's it.
Hey, well, you being 100 about it.
Exactly. I ain't mad at nobody keeping it 100.
Go ahead, caller.
Hey, this year, man. It's not just Trump, man, but on some real stuff. Regardless who we put in that office, it's gonna be the same thing. Whoever Trump ain't gonna make no laws, change nothing. Biden not, Obama not. That's the play. They're the puppet. We as the people are dealing with laws and dictatorship well before we was even here. We have the right to change that. We run everything. We do this. We don't need the government. As long as the government is there, we have to do what the government say. We do everything on our own, and we can survive and run this country.
Yeah, but this is the thing I keep telling you every time we have this same conversation. No, hold on. Let me say one thing. We are making the money to fund whatever we want to do now. If we say forget the government, the first thing we gonna have to do is raise funds.
Exactly.
And that's what I don't understand. We keep listen.
But black people,
no. We don't even have to raise funds for that. We have to raise funds to do what we need to do. Exactly. So we just go say, hold on. Listen. So we go say, listen. So are we gonna say forget the government and they go give us the land, or as we go acquire the land?
Is it the government land? Is it the government land? Is it the government land, bro?
So all right. So what I'm saying is, are we go play your game or we go play their game?
We play our game.
Okay, all right. So what kind of leverage do we have in our game? So tell me, no.
Life is not a game.
Okay.
I'm sorry. It's like we need to be focused on everyone's day-to-day life. That is why we elect politicians. We shouldn't have to be the politicians. That is why we elect a chosen leader.
Yeah, but we elect the wrong people.
Is enjoying life, period. With the technological advances that we have today, this shouldn't be. Why is anybody struggling? I'm sorry.
Exactly. We have the power. I have the power to change your life, and you have the power to change mine. And that's a power that we don't even use. No, okay, yes, you do. But listen to what I'm saying. Don't miss the point. Okay, so we get rid of the government. So what we go do next? So
listen, bro. The money that we make, everybody make, they take a piece of it. Why? And then they don't give us. We can't even get none of the money they take.
All right. So why do you keep missing the point of what I'm telling you? Listen. If you get a check, listen. If you get a paycheck, I get a paycheck, Art get a paycheck. Every black person in this country get a paycheck, right? One paycheck. And we take the whole entire paycheck and put the paycheck in a trust vault, right? Everybody can go get whatever we need.
Check this out. Can I ask the question?
Yes, we can.
Can I ask the question, bro? Let me ask one question.
All right.
When I go to work and I'm doing the work, when do I get paid? A week later after I done already did the work, right?
Right.
So the work is already done and it's by us.
Yes, but that goes back to what Art say. Who gonna have the good job and who gonna have the bad job?
For us to do the work, but it's not even an incentive because they're taking our money from our work. They're not doing anything. So we don't need money to make the world better for everybody.
Yeah, but I agree with hold up, Pierre. I agree with one of the people up here. We need structure though. We do need a government. We need a government. No, but
no, it's not structured already.
It's not structured
because if you digging in the shithole right now, and I'm working at the top of the corporate center, so you gonna be okay with me being at the top of the
all the time,
and you being down in the shithole all the time, and you can't never come up because you saying that everybody need to keep doing what they doing, and we need to just cut the government out of it. So if you digging down there doing a dirty job up under the ground and shit all day, and I'm up in the top of the corporate building, you okay with that? Some people is digging in the shit.
Yeah, somebody got to do that.
Somebody got to do that.
Citizens' day-to-day lives.
I get what you say, and it sounds good, but it has to be done in a structured way.
Exactly. It's gonna have to be structured.
And again, that structured way does not benefit our daily lives.
Yes, we don't want
it will if it's done right.
It's got to be done right.
It's got to be done right.
So tell me when it's been done right.
Well, it hasn't. We have to create a way to do it right. Just like this system was created, we have to create our own system.
Exactly.
But we cannot create our own system because as soon as we get started, it's going to be division from our own. Everybody keep talking about what the government go do when we try. What about what Pierre go do when he don't agree with Blow, or what Art go do when he don't agree with Pierre?
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying? That's the problem. We can't do nothing.
Guess what? They're living their own lives.
Well, that's the way it's supposed to be. But we know we do a terrible job of minding our own business.
Sure do.
They'll be on here counting Art chains.
They sure
Art had on 10 chains last week. Now he got on 12. He dipping in the money.
Exactly.
That's what black people do.
Go.
Black people can't even come together. 10 people can't have a fish fry together.
Exactly.
10 people can't have a fish fry together, Pierre.
Okay, so the problem is y'all making it about black people. It's about everybody.
No, but everybody else got what they need except for us.
Exactly. That's why we made it about that. And because we the ones that can sway everything right now.
What you mean?
Because you getting tricked.
That's the reason why we're paying $4 gas now. Black people put these people in here.
Exactly.
Guess what, dog? What I'm trying to say is, guess what? Everybody needs gas, so we shouldn't have to pay for it at all. Period.
Well, see, that's why we always go wrong right there, Pierre, because we always go wrong. You swear shouldn't nobody have to pay for nothing, but you don't want to go dig the ditch your whole life. If you went and dug the ditch the whole life, I would agree with you. You're not gonna want to do that.
You're not gonna want to do that.
And build my own home and don't have to worry about paying.
No. We're talking about digging the ditch for the free gas.
Yeah.
You gotta go dig the ditch to get the free gas.
Exactly.
Y'all ever heard of trade and barter, right? Was it like that before money?
Yeah.
So you want to go backwards.
Right.
So you want to go backwards. So we gonna go back to candles. So we gonna go back to candles and whales and all that.
Why?
Yeah.
Why? We used to have the same thing right now. Guess what? We're making it, not the government. Why would we go back to candles?
Yeah.
We need to go. Well. The government has been set up.
For the power grid to continue working, is it like a vending machine? It sucks dollars, so somebody's standing there feeding it dollars so it can run.
But Trav, I agree with you on that. We need government, but we can use the government as a blueprint.
Right.
We can use the government as a blueprint for our own thing.
Exactly.
We can take what's wrong with the government.
Not everything should be free and dandy, but no one should be struggling. It should be fair.
Well, let me hold up. Hold on.
You said everybody
Hold on.
get the black vote. Exactly.
Well, okay. Hold on, caller, for 1 second. Let me show you why your theory will not work. Everybody shouldn't be struggling, but what about people that's gonna go out and waste everything they got? They're gonna always be struggling. Listen. Hold on. Listen. Listen.
No, you gotta listen. You gotta listen.
Hold up. Can I get something across? Can I get one?
People
Huh?
don't want to work, you don't eat. That's the same system.
Yeah.
Make it easier for everybody.
Yeah. Hold on. Pierre.
But guess what? It's people who are working and still can't eat. So now it's not working.
Well, it's their fault. That most people's own fault because they're not eating. If you working, you should be eating. You know why? You know why most people that's working can't eat?
Because I'm working all day, no time to come back and cook. I'm extremely tired. But a little fries, a small fry, and a little sandwich, $10.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. Let me tell you this. Yeah, but you might go out and get your. But see, if you cut the weed out, okay. If you cut the extra fingernails out, stuff you don't need, then you can eat. It's not nobody's problem because you want to do all this extra stuff that you can't do. That's why most people struggling. You doing everything you shouldn't be doing. You got to focus on eating.
All right, caller, y'all. We're trying to keep structure on the show now. We got,
all right.
Yeah, all right, y'all. Appreciate you for calling.
That's crazy. Y'all know that life is so precious and you only get one and it could go at any moment.
Yeah, we do know that, and we also know that us. Yeah, but my thing is, listen. Yeah, and you're right, and we have to come up with a way that we all agree with and stick to make it happen. Thank you for calling.
All right, caller. We think. Yeah, I mean, the caller, that stuff works in theory only. That's not going to work. It's not going to work. Everybody's not going to have something. You could give everybody on this planet $1 million, and in 6 months, half of them won't have it. The same people are having all the money, and these other half of the people won't have nothing.
The same people.
That's the bottom line.
That's the
man.
bottom line.
It's been proven. You can give, if you gave me $1 million, blow $1 million, and everybody watching this show $1 million, in half the time, most of them wouldn't have nowhere near $1 million.
And I'm gonna tell you something.
I'm telling you.
Art go be done got to trick somebody out of 9 or 10. I'm gonna be done trick somebody out of 5. Because everybody don't know how to keep it. They don't want it.
Exactly.
That's it.
Yeah, they're not gonna do it. That's why that system that they were talking about will not work.
Nope.
If you give everybody a house, half of the houses will be falling down in 6 months.
Yep.
Rats and roaches will be coming right next door, and you'll still have another problem.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you how it is. Then they're gonna come over there and try to steal yours. It's gonna be always a problem like that. That's why you need structure.
Yep.
That's why it's structure out here, and you got to have it. I mean, I get it. That's why it's so important to pick the right people in the right places.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, it's a good thought, and it's good to think that way, but it won't work in actuality. And the reason that don't work in actuality, because if you gave people everything, they still ain't gonna have nothing. You know what would start happening? You know what the barter and trade would do? Well, I ain't got no light bill. I sell you my house. Now Pierre got 2 houses over there, and this man ain't got nothing. Again.
Yep.
That's the way that go. I mean, he'll get on drugs or whatever he might do. He done sold his house to the next man. Yep. Now Pierre got 2 houses.
Yep. No,
and this man ain't got nothing. That's why that system won't work, man. Stop being tricked.
You said it all in one mouthful. The same people have it, and the same people won't.
Absolutely.
The same as that.
The same people have it, man. Because if you ain't able to do with what you got, man, why you think people come up? You can come up. You can definitely come up.
And Trev, I agree with you, but I do also believe that we need the blueprint for it. And my thing is, we can play that game to a certain extent. We don't have to just do it like they say do it.
Right.
Man, we in a different time and era.
Exactly.
Man, if people did Black Wall Street and they ain't had no money. They put this stuff together 100 years ago.
Exactly.
And we can't
put 2 pennies together. Why is people that keep separating us?
Yeah,
they keep keeping us apart.
Well, we do it to ourselves.
Well, yeah,
but don't even nobody else have to do it. People, we can't even agree on one thing.
Well, they put the puppets in place to keep us separated. That's what they do. That's their plan. Guys,
nothing is saying realistic. He closing his eyes and imagining a dream world that would never exist.
It won't exist. It can't exist.
And I think it'll take 10 steps backwards before it take 1 step forward.
Yeah, well, it can't exist simply because everybody's not going to have everything. The government don't give us nothing now. We work for it or we won't have it. You are literally missing.
Well,
we get that.
Yeah,
man.
But the thing is this. Some make with what they have more than others.
Exactly.
That's it.
Yeah. How can somebody, I tell you what, look at it this way. How can a man that's making the same thing you making, the same exact pay or even less, do better than you? I'm just going to put it that way. How can a person that's got the same exact income as you have do better than you? Make that make sense now. Make that make sense. He got the same income you got, and he can do a lot better than you. How did this happen? What makes it? What's the difference? Yeah, government or no government. Let's just keep all that out. Y'all getting the same pay, and you got people worrying about it. This person making exactly what you making, but you can't make ends meet.
You live and check to check and barely keep your lights and water paid. This man got three trucks.
Yeah,
2 businesses.
Yeah,
all kind of stuff.
Making the same pay you made. How to make that make sense then? That's what I'm telling you. It won't work.
Everybody don't have the same drive.
They ain't gonna have the same drive. They're not gonna do the same thing, and they're gonna do different things because they think different. That won't make sense. It won't happen. You know, if you got 2 people making the same amount of money, but this one doing bad and this one doing good, somebody's ain't doing something right. Yeah. That's what it is. That's what it is. I don't care about the government this, government that. You got to make do with what you're working with. See, because if you stay there complaining about this system and not working through it and finding ways around it, you're going to be in trouble.
Life circumstances. Well, yeah, but you have to create. Yeah, but I'm going to tell you something, man. Everybody, you got to pull yourself up out of it.
Exactly.
Government equals leadership.
Yeah. I mean, Everybody's got circumstances and different circumstances, but I believe everybody gets an opportunity. Everybody gets the same opportunity. If you come up, if some people come up, went straight to college, went and did this, that, and the other, now they're doing something different. If some people got up, didn't go to college, that's your circumstance. Your circumstance was you didn't go. I mean, your circumstances, you didn't do what you needed to do to get to where you needed to get to.
Yeah.
I'm not worrying about nobody else. I got to worry about where I got to get to.
And well, you call cap, but I'm gonna tell you something. Everybody paying attention to what Boosie doing.
Right.
Have you seen what Boosie doing?
No. Oh yeah, he was talking about he ain't never seen it like this. Was that him?
No. So Boosie he built this. He went and bought a piece of land. The man was getting a divorce, and his woman was trying to take everything, so he was trying to sell off some stuff. Mm-hmm. So Boosie bought all these acres. I ain't sure exactly. I might be wrong, but maybe 60, 70, 80 acres, mm-hmm. right? So Boosie bought all his land. So Boosie had the Boosie Estates built on the land. Uh-huh. So now that he got the Boosie Estates on the land, he done went out in the backyard. He done built a whole lot of development for all his kids that had their own house out in the back. And he done built himself a own separate, he called it the Batman house. Yeah. It's like the house Batman had, but right. It's smaller. But so now he can rent out his Airbnb of his mansion as an Airbnb if he wants to, and still right. Him and all his family got their own on the property. Right. That's all we got to do.
Exactly.
That's all we got to do.
Yeah.
Put the money together, acquire the land, buy some grocery stores.
Yeah.
Buy some banks.
Yeah.
That's all we got to do. We got to create our own ecosystem, our own government.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
Start off small and build it up.
Well,
and that ain't no cap. This is stuff. Now, let me ask you this. Because all these conspiracy theories, why the people ain't went and dropped no bomb on Boosie property yet?
Yeah.
We can do this stuff.
Struggle mentality. Y'all idolize struggle mentally, and it does not have to be that way.
We idolize struggle. I'm gonna tell you something.
No.
When I first met Art, I had nothing. Absolutely nothing. I had nothing. I had the mentality of somebody owed me something. Right. I had the mentality of everybody telling me, bro, you got a felony. You can't do nothing. You can't get no job. I sat down 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years not trying to do nothing because I believe that. Taking all my money, spending it on drugs, spending it on alcohol, being crazy, doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results.
Exactly.
Only thing I did was put down the weed, put down the bottle, and voila.
Absolutely.
I'm the boss at the job. I got the nicest thing on the street. My house decent. I'm living a good life. I'm not living the best life,
right?
But I'm producing for myself.
Exactly.
I'm not crying. I'm not complaining. I'm not making no excuses. And like Art said, there's people that work, make the same amount of money I make, ain't got half of what I got.
Absolutely.
And there's people that work with me that I ain't got half of what they got.
Absolutely.
That's just the way it goes.
Absolutely.
My mentality is better than some and worse than others.
Yeah, exactly.
That's just the way it goes.
You just got to fall where you fall.
You got to fall where you
fall. And do it that way. Listen, we ain't advocating for no government, but we advocating that you pull yourself up by your bootstraps and not let this trash get you down and get you bogged down in one thing, because it's not designed that way. You will spend a lifetime worrying about what everybody else is doing and not doing what you need to be doing. That's the problem. That's the problem with most of us. I'm not sitting here worrying about what everybody else doing. I'm sitting here doing what I got to do. Look, we only have a slight lifespan coming through here. You better be doing what you need to do.
That's it.
I'm just saying, you better be doing it, because if you're going to spend time worrying about the rest of it, it's going to be a problem.
It's definitely going to be a problem. Yeah. Art come on here every Sunday, but best believe when he leave here, from the time he leave here to the time he pull up next week, we making it happen.
Exactly. But we definitely trying.
We definitely trying. Yeah. We definitely producing. We making it happen.
Absolutely.
We making this stuff happen. This is not
exactly.
So we don't. It ain't that we idolize. What did I say? We idolize the struggle mentality. No, we don't idolize the struggle mentality.
But we do what we got.
We don't want no. See, that's the thing. We believe the opposite of that.
Right. Exactly. we believe can't nothing hold us down.
No, nobody should be struggling.
Yeah.
No,
exactly.
We don't have no struggle. We don't idolize no struggle.
No.
We hate the struggle mentality.
Absolutely.
That's why we on here telling you think somebody owe you something.
Exactly.
Don't nobody owe you.
That's the struggle.
You got to get it on your own.
That's the struggle mentality. You owe me something, so I ain't gonna do nothing until you give it to me. Reality is they're not giving you nothing.
No, you got to go get it on your own.
That's the reality. Now, they're not going to give you nothing. They're only going to take. Pierre hit it right. They're going to take. But can they outtake what you make?
No, or can they outtake what you say?
Exactly.
You got to be able to be like this out here in this world.
Exactly.
You got to be able to be like this. Exactly.
Exactly.
For
Juggling
real.
a lot of different things. You got to make it happen. The only people I see not doing nothing is the people I see complaining about everything. You sit down complaining about something, but you're not making it happen. You can make it happen. You got to know where to cut back. You got to know where to spend. You got to know where to do all of this.
I'm not putting my trust into no Trump. You don't have to put your trust in the Trump. It ain't even about Trump.
It ain't about
I don't
Trump.
understand why people keep making it about Trump, but it's definitely not about them other people.
Exactly.
What I'm saying is you could take, man, we keep telling you every week, if me and Art was the president, we'll be going through the same thing Trump going through.
Exactly. That's what we telling you with these people.
That's it. Art wear too many gold chains. But why Blow got so many diamonds in his watch?
Yeah.
They can't ride the drop top. You see how they acted when Obama wore a brown suit? Well, how they go act when Art pull up in the Gucci?
Yeah, absolutely. That's crazy.
This is the type of stuff that y'all losing sight of. You worried about everything but the cost of milk and gas.
Exactly.
That's it. Tell me, you talking about Trump, but you ain't saying nothing about the gas. You trying to get me to believe that $2.98 is better than $2.49.
Right. And you still definitely trying to believe me that all these wars is good for everybody. Not to mention all the kids missing, all the men and women's sports, all the free speech that's being attacked. You trying to get me to believe that that's better than anything else. Man, it's not happening.
Yeah, and I'm trying to tell you, we gonna go back to candles, and we gonna go back to getting water out the well. We gonna go back to all this stuff. We gonna go backwards.
Yeah.
All the cars is gonna rust out and fall apart.
Yeah.
That's it. We gonna go back to horse and carriage and walking.
Absolutely.
That's it.
Absolutely. If that's the case, if we're gonna barter and trade is just like money. It's just like money. Money just took the place of barter and trade. That's all.
And we don't want to live like that. You got people in other countries that's trying to live more like us.
Yeah, than us. They still got horse and carriage in places. Look at Africa. There are most of the people over there don't have any money.
They gotta walk places and bus everywhere and stuff like that still today.
Yeah. In some parts of the country, it's just like you said it is. And they still trying to get right here. You better make it make sense. Why? Because they know one thing. If I get there and do what I need to do, I can get somewhere.
There you go, right there. Pierre, doing it your way will be animalistic.
Absolutely would be animalistic.
And that's the truth. There's no lies in that.
Yeah, it would. It would be animalistic. Like I said, because ain't nobody got nothing. If this person next door to you, he gonna come and he ain't gonna have nothing. His house gonna fall down with all the rats and roaches because he's not gonna do nothing. He's not gonna fix his house up. You over there fixing yours up. Well, before you know it, his rats and roaches is over there in your house.
Yeah, I had somebody tell me that one time. He had a house and it was his house. And I was saying, well, if you ain't gonna stay in the house, you might as well sell the house. He said, oh, well, if I got the house, then all I got to do, I ain't got to worry about nothing. I ain't got to have no lights or water. The house could just sit there. And I said, don't you know about a house just sitting there? That shit gonna start falling apart.
Absolutely.
A house uninhabited just sitting there is gonna start falling apart.
Just like everything else.
If you leave that mother for 2 years and you come back in there, you would think somebody done been in there and ran it down, and ain't not a soul stepped in it.
Exactly.
Everything gonna fall apart.
Yeah,
the pipes
absolutely.
gonna rust. The ceiling gonna start leaking. All kind of shit gonna go wrong.
That's gonna happen in a house anyway. At some point, all this stuff is gonna start going wrong. Are we not animalistic now? To a degree. To a degree. Not to the degree that you would see it, but to a degree. Yeah. We got somewhat control over it. Not a lot, but we do have some control over it. I mean, I agree with what Trav said. Without government, we need government. That's point blank. We need some government. We need some overlistic, because if no government, if no police state, if no nothing like that, you would be animalistic. Yeah, I guarantee you that. You think things is going on right now. Take out the police, take out the government, take all that stuff out, and you'll see. Yes, you take all that out, and you'll see animalistic. You ain't seen nothing.
Sure, it take them people forever to come react to something now.
Exactly.
If somebody get shot in your front yard, shit, it's gonna take them 30 minutes to get here.
Just to get there.
Now, without no government, they ain't gonna come.
Yeah, I like the idea, Pierre. I like the idea, but it's unrealistic. It's unrealistic simply because you ain't gonna be able to get people to stay doing what they doing. If you didn't have nothing, you don't know how to string no electricity up. Who you gonna get to come do that?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just saying. What is your expertise is gonna meet to somebody else's expertise? Some people ain't got no expertise. Some people can't do nothing.
Exactly.
I'm just saying, man, you have to realize that's not a realistic view that you take. It sounds good in theory, but it won't work.
Yeah, and then it eliminates all the qualifications.
Exactly.
It make everybody qualified to do everything. So you go be like, oh, I need 911. My mama here can't breathe, and then the junkie from down the street go show up. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. And all of that killing in schools come from one thing. Babies are getting murdered going to school. Absolutely. All that comes from one thing. First of all, you took prayer out of schools. Should have leave that in there. If you're not able, if you take out a fear of going hungry.
The police and government, then nobody would have to take anything.
Yeah, they would. They would have to take something. They don't have to take nothing now, but they take something.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the
they
thing.
done took
See,
enough.
Yeah, people don't have to even come and rob you now. They can get a job and work, but they come and rob people because they don't want to work. They're gonna be the same way. They don't want to work. That's why they come and rob people right now, because they don't want to go to work and get nothing on their own. You don't think if it wasn't no police, it wouldn't be that. You wouldn't be safe in your own house. Yeah, man, they'll come and take what they want because they don't want to do nothing. If people got that mentality, bro, you got people out here that got all kind of crazy, messed up mindsets. You don't think they're gonna be coming to do that? How many people out here you don't think they don't even want to work? Period. Don't want to do nothing. So you think they're gonna go out there and plant them some potatoes and stuff like that, or wait till yours get grown and come and take yours?
But this is true facts, Art saying.
Yeah,
man.
I mean, come on, man.
You be keeping it 100. Right?
I had to, because that's the way it's gonna be. That's the way it will be. You don't think that people gonna do that? Shoot.
Well, I'm safe in mine.
Yeah.
I mean, if something happened, it was meant to be. Ain't nobody living off of fear or nothing.
Exactly.
We just working hard for what we want, and we getting it.
That's the way to do it right now. To somebody come up with another system, a better system, because it's gonna be a system.
And I think it's just people just need to just take money and just buy land and acquire the stuff that we know we need. We need black grocery stores. We need black banks. We need black schools. We need all that stuff.
We ain't got none of that stuff.
No, we don't. It should be. There's no place in America where you can go and it's all black.
Absolutely.
And we see what they did to Atlanta.
Absolutely.
For real.
Yeah. What they turned that into.
Oh my gosh.
We still take, because fact remains, some people are just still lazy and try to find the easy way out instead of work for it.
Man, I say that all the time.
Yeah.
That's just like at the job, right? The reason why I'm the boss at the job now is because everybody else is easy to outwork.
Yeah.
You easy to outwork.
Yeah.
It's easy to go to work and bust your ass at a job now, become the manager, because everybody else coming there to do the bare minimum to get paid.
Exactly. That's what.
So if you go in there and show a little sense of urgency and put the work down the way it's supposed to be done, to pay attention and don't cost them people a lot of money, they go say, "Here, this office is yours." Sir.
Absolutely.
That's it.
Yeah. But most people don't want to do that. You can't get them to work in the pie factory. They want to work the way they want to work. They want to do the way they want to do. And it's just sometimes ain't like that.
Yeah.
That's it. The voter shows up until somebody comes and shuts it off. The water. Again.
Yeah, but there is a water company that takes millions and billions of dollars to clean this water and the
process
and send it through this certain stuff. This stuff gonna still have to be done.
Yeah.
It goes through a process. Everything that we get is not even natural. This stuff is unnatural. This stuff is, manufactured and produced. Yeah, water is water, but if you drink water, okay, so if they just cut off all the water, right? And you just go to the lake and just scoop water out and just drink it.
That water got to be upkept. Somebody got to monitor it all the time. Somebody got to filter that water. Somebody got to be doing something. Somebody's definitely got to be doing something to get it to you.
Yep.
You want it to you would think it just came through a pipe. Lights is just magically on.
Yeah,
something is happening.
When you flush that toilet and the clean water come back up, that's a system.
Yeah. Something is working somewhere, and somebody is causing it to be like that. It just don't be like that. What do you think? It's running from the ocean in there, and you just flushing it down the commode? It ain't working like that. You think electric is just coming to the house and ain't nobody somewhere doing something? What about when a pole get hit? Somebody got to go put that back up and get them lights back on. The generators, the thing got to be maintained just so the electricity come through. It's a lot go into that, man. This stuff ain't just simple mathematics because it looks that way. Yeah, it's a needed system, but somebody's got to maintain it.
It's got to be maintained.
That's it. It's needed. It ain't needed. If you going back the way Pierre say, don't even have lights at all. You won't have to pay nothing. I'm just saying, man, that's the way that works. You see what I'm saying? But now somebody's going to have to be maintaining, regulating, and doing all this stuff. Putting stuff up, making it go to other places, all kinds of stuff. Yeah. Diverting it when it has to. It's all kinds of stuff.
But I don't know, it's just a different mindset. You got to have a different mindset. Yeah. I'd rather work harder, just get the money to pay the light bill than to be like, it'll be better. We just need to cut them off.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you don't need money. You need them lights. We had barter and trade. Man, going back to all that stuff, people love amenities. I love the amenities. Yeah. So if you love the amenities, that's what
you
love
the amenities too.
Yeah.
Because shoot, I hope you think just because it's hot outside and you come in and it's cool, it's naturally like that.
Right.
Because as soon as you cut off the amenities, you're going to come in the house. It's not going to be the same.
Exactly. Everybody loves the comforts and all of that, man.
Yeah, when you come home, you ain't going to be able to relax when it's ain't no air conditioning, air flowing. Let your air system break in your house. That's going to be the life you want right there.
Yeah, exactly.
And ain't nobody rushing to fix it your way.
Exactly.
I'm sitting in my house that was given to me with my car that was given to me, and they calling me talking about I need to go to our house and cut the air on now. Man, I get there when I get there.
Yeah, exactly.
Because ain't nobody go take my house if I don't.
Exactly.
Ain't nobody go cut my lights off if I don't.
Exactly. Well, somebody got to go fix something. The man said it back up there. People are lazy. That's the bottom line.
Well, I mean, my thing where you said no money, and no money is the perfect. It's gonna make happen what I say happen now. Well, nobody's gonna have a sense of urgency to do anything.
Well, yeah, you never said no lights, but that comes into play when you start talking about
no money,
no money, and no nothing, and going back to bartering and trading. Yep. If you start talking about no money, then you got to include all that stuff. You might have not literally said it
because everything that money paid for is amenities.
Right, exactly.
So if you take away money, you take away amenities.
That's what you taking away. I mean, you can't just say, well, we'll go back to doing nothing and we don't need no money. So the lazy man that know how to fix the lights ain't going to go fix the lights because he got no incentive to do so. Money brings an incentive. If you didn't have any money, nobody would have an incentive to do nothing. Yeah. Just lay around all day, scrounge up what they could to eat and stuff like that. That's what they're going to be doing.
Yeah, and don't nobody have to work. You can create your own job.
Yeah.
I done created 2 of my own jobs. Yeah, I got a job I go to work. But when I come home, I got another job I can do when I want to do it. Right. If somebody needs some RIP shirts or somebody needs some buttons or whatever, I can make them. Right. See what I'm saying? I got my own job.
Yeah.
I can quit my job and do that full time.
Exactly.
Or find another business I want to I want to buy a hamburger meat and a couple grills and go sell burgers every day. Whatever I want to do, I don't have to work at McDonald's. I can work at Blows. I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's just a mindset. Whatever you want to do, you can do
it. Waiting for my payment. It's not lazy. It's called having self-worth and morale. Well, the problem is everybody don't have morals. Everybody don't have morals. Let me tell you about the morals of the people that you want to put in charge. Okay, how about sending a man to the electric chair and you holding evidence and you don't care if the man live or die? Where the moral at in that? Let's talk about morals. Where's the morals at in that? I don't see a moral in that. Incentive money is a meanness among y'all missing it bad. No, MG, y'all miss it. It's meaningless.
Well, if it's meaningless, then what we gonna put in place of money? Bartering. So what did you go get? I mean, I wonder what you gonna have to get it.
Wow, it's nice. The object is, let's see what the object is. The object is the incentive. And that is not relying upon money. It's relying upon the human brain. Yeah, but everybody's brain is not going to function the same. I think you're missing it. I think you're really missing it because you expecting people, you giving people too much credit. Yeah. People, I think you're giving people way too much credit because people are not going to do what they're supposed to do. That's the thing. That's just the bottom line. Now, when you can get past people not gonna be doing what they're supposed to do, then we can get there. But if you relying upon people doing what they're supposed to do, we'll never get there.
And I'm living there right now.
Yeah, people not gonna do what they're supposed to do. If you sitting there expecting people to do what and because people not doing what they're supposed to do, we got to take another route.
Yep.
That's the whole problem.
Yep.
Because people don't do. That's how all this stuff got into place.
You're gonna be out there holding everybody's hand to make them do it, because ain't nobody gonna do nothing.
They're not gonna do it. I'm just saying they're not gonna do it.
And money is the means. The money is the means to get everything that you want done without money. Money is the means to get everything done that you think money need to be gone. So you want money to be gone, and you think people go, you think the fire truck gonna come, you think the people gonna cut the lights back on when they go off, you think somebody gonna come fix your air?
They're not gonna do it when they get ready.
When they get ready.
So if I leave a stack of money on a table, it's going to turn itself into necessities tomorrow. No, it's
paper forever.
Yeah, it's paper. Yeah, like my stack of money is going to turn into 3 meals a day. Well, it can right now.
Well, mine do.
It can right now. Yeah, it can turn into 3 meals a day. If you got the money, it can turn into 4. I'm just saying.
My thing is why we can't do it the way that it's already being done, but we take control.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the fix.
Yeah. Because it's something set up. It's gonna be hard to you know how long it's done took to get it this way? How long will it take to get it? It'll be lifetimes gone.
Exactly.
Lifetimes removed.
That's it.
I mean, I get what you're saying, and it sounds real good, but I still go back to saying people are not going to do what they're supposed to do, and you cannot rely on them to do what they're supposed to do.
There's certain corners you can't cut.
Yeah.
Certain corners you can't cut, just like I just told you about Boosie stuff. All that stuff he got built behind his mansion on all the acres, all that belong to him, but he still got to bring the power people in.
Yeah.
He still got to bring the water people in.
Yeah.
He still got to get that done.
Yeah, that stuff got to be done, even though it's his land. Unless he want to get out there and do it, you think he can do it and make him some power?
Yeah. Unless he go buy his own power plant and his own water company, and pay people to come and work there.
Okay, Princess. Hey, man. We want to thank everybody once again, man. It was a good show. I get it, man. I get it. Y'all think me and Blow don't understand all this stuff. Me and Blow understand this stuff.
We came from nothing. We ain't had nothing, man.
Exactly.
We ain't had nothing.
Yeah.
We believe that you could go as far as you want to take yourself.
Exactly.
And don't nobody have to trick you along the way.
Exactly.
And if somebody show you something, then you got to believe it.
Yeah.
DMX said that one time, man. You got to believe a snake. Once he show you a snake, you got to know that he is a snake.
Right.
That's it. You got somebody talk about day 1 and they on day 950.
Yeah, exactly. Come on.
She been in there for 950 days, but you on there. Every house on my street got a Kamala Harris sign on there. And my mama lost Woman of the Year award to a man.
Make it make sense.
You got to make that make sense. I can argue with anybody about it, and this is not about the LGBTQ or nothing, but I get the tokenism in it.
Exactly.
They did that to make them people happy.
Exactly.
But I'm okay with that. I have no problem with that. But if you're a woman, if you're a man and you dress like a woman, then you need to win the award over me or art.
Exactly.
You can take the Man of the Year award.
Exactly.
Because you qualified.
Yeah.
You're not qualified to do that.
No.
She's not qualified. Well, why you say she's not qualified, Blo? I mean, Art already told you. She hid the evidence about to get a man lethal injection. Right. She got the evidence. She ain't even turning over the evidence to get the man commuted.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, when you get back to the morals and values and then start seeing what the morals and values really is, you'll start to see that. You know, we put these people in charge. Good luck. That's all I can tell you.
Me and Art gonna continue to bring you more episodes just like this one. Between what I say, what he say, what you say, what's in the comments, what the callers say. The truth is it's in there somewhere.
And that's what it's called, Time to Tell the Truth. Peace out. We'll see y'all next week, man.
Yeah.
Look, we'll get some cash apps for some people.
Yeah, we'll get them out.